Good evening, everyone. A little late to the party tonight, I'm sure, but my name's Rob, and if you've never checked my channel out before, um, I'm not usually putting my shoes on when I come on the channel, but I'm putting them on right now. And we'll be going to the garage area in just a couple of minutes. We're going to play Daring Racers tonight with the community, okay? And the way we're going to play is each person in the community can pose as one of the drivers from 1991. 1991 had roughly, I don't know, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40. That's 45 right there. And hell, it's close to 100 drivers during the season that race for one team or another. And what we're going to do, instead of having those drivers on here, you can come in here and be one of those drivers. Now, luck of the draw is what's going to end up giving you your car. We got a 20-sided die here somewhere. Here it is. Nice clear black 20-sided die. We got a 10-sided die, so when you do wreck, there's a chance you can get by with it. You may miss a turn in the process, even if you're a good driver. But you just hope you don't get knocked out of the race. That's the main thing. So we're going to play that here on the channel tonight, and I hope you'll enjoy it. And let me tie my shoes first, and we'll get it going. Okay? Daring Racers, and I will tell you more about it. It's a Chobani game, and we'll tell you more and more and more about it as the evening progresses. But what we're going to do, we're going to try to get as many people in chat that want a car each. And each person that wants a car, I will we'll designate them a car. Okay? We'll roll 3 20-sided die. And what we'll do, whoever gets the highest, we'll assign them a car first, and then we'll just go on and on and on that way. And if we can get, let's say, 10 people to come in and play, we'll have 10 cars. I'll be one of them too. I don't care. So I can have a car just like you guys can. So that's 3 20-sided die. Dwayne Martz, what's going on? We're gonna play Daring Racers tonight. Brand new game. Well, it's not a brand new game, but it's a new game. It's a game I've shown on the channel before, but not lately. 1991 NASCAR drivers. And Roberto Chavini rated each one. And what we're going to do, instead of having Dale Earnhardt drive, we may have Dwayne Martz driving, whoever. So if you're interested, let me know. If you're going to hang around a little while, we may even race a couple of pages wide. I don't know. May take 30 minutes or an hour if you're interested. Now, if you're not interested, fully understand if you got something going on. Man, I mean, it is a bunch of drivers on here. A bunch of drivers. They're on listed in here by their first names first, is the way it works. And you know what? I'm thinking I'm even missing a page. Yeah, I am. Wow. I'm missing a page of the drivers. I think. I don't know. Maybe not. I think I am missing one small page. But hell, this is enough. I got 100 drivers right here. I mean, check out the list. That's just one page of 1991 drivers. Here's another page of them right here from 1991. They may have ran one race, may have ran a road course, may have run a Talladega, whatever. But we will, we've got the chart here to race with. And if somebody comes in, if anybody comes in now, you want to get your entry in, you be the first one to just say, Rob, I want to race. And if you want to race, we'll take care of that. Man, that's a thick piece of paper. Jeez. All right, so I'll definitely race. Okay, so I'll just put my name down, Rob. And if we can get at least 5 others, but if we can get 10 others, it would be great. and you get rated according to the driver that you draw. Okay, and like I say, to keep it all fair, I got 3 20-sided die right here. We'll add them up, and whoever gets the highest amount will go first, and then we'll go down, down, down that way, and we'll work down the list. That's the way we'll do it. 3 20-sided die, and then from the top of the list, we'll just use 120 is all we'll use. So, yeah, I will go. I will race. Who else in here would like to join us for Daring Racers? Daring Racers. There's a lot of good drivers in here. Darrell Waltrip, Dale Earnhardt, Bobby Hillin Jr., Mark Martin, Joe Ruttman, Rick Mast, Rich Bickle, Richard Petty, Randy LaJoy, Greg Sachs, J.D. McDuffie. Put me in, Coach. Don Huston says sure too. Okay, so let's put Dwayne in. All right, that's cool. Don Huston. All right, need a couple more guys. Need a couple more. Somebody join us. All right. Jeff Purvis, never nervous. Jeff Purvis. He got in a fight down in South Boston in the Lance car. Mike Alexander, Michael Waltrip, Kenny Schrader, Ken Reagan, Dave Marcus, Chuck Bound, Charlie Glotzback, Ted Musgrave, Steve Grissom, Philip Duffy. How about that? Phil Parsons, Phil Barkdahl, Bill Elliott, Alan Kulwicki, Jim Bound. We already said Chuck Bound's name. Lake Speed, Larry Pearson, Mickey Gibbs, Morgan Shepherd, Neil Bonnet. There's a ton. There is a ton of Rick Wilson, Ricky Rudd, Rob Moroso, Jeffrey Bodine, Eddie Bierswell. There's a lot. Dale Earnhardt, Davey Allison, Derek Cope, Terry Labonte, Tracy Leslie, Troy Beebe. I mean, it's just a ton of them. Rusty Wallace. So, let's get a couple more names in here. All you got to do is say, Rob, I'm in. Rob, I want in, okay? Do that real quick, and then we'll start rolling the dice, and let me know that you want to join in with us, okay? That's all you got to do is just let me know that you want in, and we'll take care of that. We'll take care of the situation. Yeah, let's at least get 5, and we'll race maybe 2 or 3 pages deep, and I will tell everybody what they have to get and what they don't have to get. So we'll race just 2 pages. It won't take long. Okay? All right. All right. All righty, right. Don't ever talk about me like that. Yeah. All right. Anybody in here right now? Daring Racers is what we're going to play. We're going to play Daring Racers. It's a Roberto Civini game, TCS game of 2015. And, yeah, we got all the rules and stuff. I got all of that right here. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. And, yeah. Let's get one more. Let's at least get 1 or 2 more. Rob, Dwayne, and Don right now is in. Let's get one more person to race with us. Come on, guys. Somebody join us. Somebody join in with us. And every time after you get racing, then you got 10 people coming here want to watch then, and they want to join. But the thing is, you can't join after the race starts. But you can start right now with us. Okay? Yeah. Let's get at least 1 or 2 more. Thought maybe we might be able to get 10, but if we can only get 5, we'll do that too. All right. Yep, I turned the Phillies on. They were down 3-0. Now it's 6-0. That's magic, folks. Bottom of the fifth. Some storms came by the area a little earlier, but they seem to have missed us. So I don't have a problem with that at all. No problem at all with that. All right. While we're qualifying, if somebody decides they want in, they're going to have to let us know real quick before we get going. All right, Don, you was the last one to sign in. You want high numbers or low numbers? It doesn't matter, but the high numbers will be drawing the first cars. Okay, lowest number get the last car, and we don't get to pick. We'll draw for it. So if you want in, folks, you gotta let me know. Don Heston gets the first number. It's that's a 1, a 9, and a 3. 13. So he gets 13 out of a possible 60. Dwayne Martz. Let's see what Dwayne Martz gets. 9 and 8, 17 plus 18 is 35. 35. Now me. If anybody else is in here wants to play too, you got to tell us real quick before we get the race going. Race probably take maybe close to an hour, but you got to let us know quick. 12 and 15 is 27, and 5 is 32. So Dwayne Martz right now would be drawing first. I'd be drawing second. Don Heston would be drawing third. Anybody else in here want to play? If not, we may just have we just may have a little late model race. We may do a 1-page late model race, and then we can always come back and do a 2-page NASCAR race. All right. Here we go. Don Heston. All right. Like, for instance, if you roll a 1, you'll get A.J. Foyt. Alan Kulwicki's 2, and we just work down the 2 lists, okay? You'll get whoever. This starts at 1, we'll go to 20. And then we'll stop wherever it's at and then go to the next person. And that'll be me. Okay, so Don Heston's first. Don Heston rolls a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bill Sedgwick. He gets the Bill Sedgwick car. All right. Bill Sedgwick's car will be Don Heston. And he can give us a number of his car if he wants to. So we stopped at Sedgwick. I go next. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Dale Earnhardt. Oh, my gosh. Dale Earnhardt is who I get. We stop there. Let's see who Dwayne gets. 16 added to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Harry Gant. He gets a Harry Gant car. All right. Harry Gant. So, anybody else want to take part in this, guys? If you want to race with us, let us know now before we start the first race. We're going to race a race real quick. Just a 1-page race, may take 20 minutes or something. Like, it won't even take that long, 3 or 4 cars. But the fix is in, says Dwayne. the Dyson Gordon Rob's way finally, huh? Is that the way you're saying it? All right. Handsome Harry Gant. Yep. I'm just going to watch. Alex, don't you want to play? If you're going to be in here, Alex, if you'll hang in here the whole race, I mean, if you'll be in here for 30 minutes, you could join. Who knows? Each person, we're not getting to pick who it is. We're just rolling dice. If you're going to hang in here, you may as well have a car. Anybody that's in here that's going to stay in and watch a race, join up with us. It's going to make it more fun to watch. You're going to have accidents, stuff like that going on too. Wrecks. And then if you have an accident, you're making up for what happened in YRL. And maybe not. Probably not. Let's see who. Come on, Alex. Don't you want to join in with us? Let's get 1 or 2 more. Anybody that's in the chat right now, just say you're in. Say, you see where Don Heston said, put me in, coach. Yeah. Come on. Let's have at least 4 cars race. 3 cars is not much of a race. 4 cars would be better. I don't want to roll the dice yet because we don't know who it would be. So I would wait until at least somebody comes in and tells us what they want to do. Okay. No, it doesn't look like anybody else is going to join us. I wish Alex would. All right. Now, what we do, the lowest qualifier will start first, obviously. And then the best qualifier. All right. Is anybody else? We'll give you another 30 seconds if anybody else would like to join us. Otherwise, we're just going to have a little short 20 lap or 30 lap, we call it a 30 lap race, I guess, a late model race. And it'll only be 8 rolls, so it won't be a lot. It won't be a lot going on. Maybe 32 lap late model race. All right, here we go. This is the way we do it now. Then, okay. I've got Dale Earnhardt, and I've got to write down his qualifying number. The lower, the better for qualifying numbers. Okay. And Earnhardt has a qualifying number of 6. Harry Gant has a qualifying number of 16. And Bill Sedgwick has a qualifying number of 30. All right. So, in the event Harry Gant gets a lower number added to his 20 right here, he could qualify better than me. All right. We let Sedgwick go out first. He's going to test the water 30 plus a 15. He's going to have a total of a 45Q. I will explain everything in just a minute. Harry Gant, 16 plus 9. That'll be a 25. So Earnhardt, if he rolls a 20 here, Gant will be on the pole. 2. So Earnhardt has a total of an 8. So Earnhardt's going to be on the pole. Gant's going to start second, and Sedgwick will start third. So let me put Earnhardt here, Gant, and then I'll put Sedgwick right here. All right. And then I'm going to put Rob. I'll put Dwayne, because we have to go by what, and then we'll put Don Heston right there. All right. Now, okay, Dwayne, the way we work is this. What kind of driver is each one of us? A driver is the best, and it goes all the way to an N driver. A driver has the best chance of moving up. B, C, D, etc. Okay? So, let's race. Let's race at Martinsville. I'll give Gant an edge there. So Gant is normally, let's see what Gant is. Harry Gant is normally an I driver. And in Martinsville, he moves up 2. So he's going to be a G driver. Earnhardt is normally a D driver. And he stays a D driver at Martinsville. Bill Sedgwick is normally an N driver. And on a short track, he moves up to a K driver. Okay. All right. So I got to write those letters down. D, G, and K. All right. Now, if they have an accident, what number could make them lose a turn? Earnhardt. Only a 1 on a 10-sided die would hurt him. Gant, Harry Gant, only a 2 would hurt him. And Don with Sedgwick, only a 2 will hurt him. So it doesn't look like it's going to be many wrecks. All right. Alex is leaving, I guess. All right. So what you're wanting is the biggest 2 numbers possible on the 12-sided dice. Okay? You want to no, I'm sorry. No. You want to finish as lower numbers as possible. I'm sorry. So you want snake eyes and stuff. The bigger the number is on here, the worse it's going to hurt. Okay? And you want to finish with the lowest number possible. Lowest number possible. Okay? All right. So Rob starts with a 1. Dwayne starts with a 2. And Don starts with a 3. Here we go. And I'm on a pole, so I get to go first. And we'll go, we'll say 10 laps. We'll make it 10 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Are we ready? The Pinto number 2 car. He's gonna call his. I'm gonna call mine the number 3 car, and Dwayne will call it 33 car again. Okay. All right. To D. We want low numbers for Earnhardt. Here we go. Green flag is out. Whoops. And the damn dice roll like hell. All right. It's got both of them's got to stay in here. 2 6-sided. Here we go. Oh, that's a 10. 10 on D is a 1. So we add that to Earnhardt, we'll make it a 2. All right. Dwayne, you want as low a numbers as possible. Here we go. G, that's a 5. G is 5. That's 0. So Dwayne is coming right up on Rob's side right here. He is still got a 2. He gets 0 added to him. He started second. So he's got a 2. Now Don with a K. He needs low numbers. 9. 9 is a 4. So we add a 4 to it and make it a 7. Now, if we get doubles, that's when you can get in a wreck. That's when you got a chance to be in a wreck, and that's when we roll this bad boy. All right, Rob's turn now. Just did keep a lead. I didn't lose it yet. 3 on D is a -2, so I'm down to a 0 now. So that's what you want to bet, as low number as possible. Dwayne has a 5 on G. That's a 0, so he stays at 2 in second place. And Don now, let's see what Don does. K, 6, K, 3. That'll give him 10 now. We go to the third turn. Rob goes again. 11. 11 on a D is 2. All right. Dwayne now. We've got a total of 2 right now. Let's see what he can do. 6 on G. That's a 1, so he goes back with a 3. He's in second place. Don now needs us to have a wreck. Oh, a 5 on K. That's not too bad. That's going to be 2. He's got 12 points against him now. So Don's falling back a good ways. Rob now, D. 5. That's a -1, so I'm back to 1. All right, Dwayne. Snake eyes. Chance he could be an accident. But Dwayne with the snake eyes on G, -1 will put him back to 2. Now, let's see. What was his accident number? Dwayne's accident number with Gant is a 2. So if he gets a 2 right here, he will miss his next turn. He won't get to go. And then and Don will get to go right behind me. Now, if he rolls 2 zeros, 1s, and 2s in a row, he's out of the race. At the 3, he's not affected. All right, so Dwayne gets a -1. He goes back to 2. Don now, 11. 11 on a K. It's 5. We make him a 17. We go to the fourth lap. 7 on D. 7 on D is 0. Rob stays 1. Dwayne with Harry Gant. 7. G is 1. He goes up to a 3. Don now. 5 on K. That's 2. He's got 19 now. Go to the 6th lap. 6th turn. 7 on D. That's a 0. A stay at 1. Harry Gant with Dwayne. 3. Ooh, that's a good one. G, -1. He's got a 2 now, and he's catching me. Don with a 10 in K is 5. That goes to 24 for Don. Don's falling back slowly, but he's hoping somebody wrecks. 7th turn now. 7 with a D. is 0. I stay at 1. Dwayne now hoping for a low turn. 10, chance of an accident again. 10 on G is 3. We'll make it a 5. Now we have to roll the dice again. If it's a 2 or less, he's going to miss a turn, and 2 or less 2 times in a row, he's out of the race. 7, he's fine. All right. Don Huston. Snake Eyes. Oh, he could be in trouble too. K, he only adds 1 to it. And a 2 or less, and he could be in trouble. 2. So Don's going to miss his next turn. We'll go ahead and put it down right there for him so he can't make up any ground. Another 2. Nope, it's a 6. No. So when you miss a turn, we automatically add 10 to your total. So he goes a 35 next time. All right. Rob goes now. Oh, an 8, and I got doubles. D with an 8 is 0. But if I get a 2 or less right here, I'm going to add 10 to my total. 0. If I get 2 or less right here, I'm out of the race. I'm out. I am out of the race. I finished third. Now Dwayne gets to go. 7. 7 with a G is 1. He's got 6 now. Now Don misses his turn, so Dwayne will go again. 9th turn, almost the end of the race. 9. He's just got to stay in one piece. 2 adds 8. Don Heston now. 6 on K. Be 3. Be 38. Dwayne, last turn of the race. 5 is 0, and he will come in first. Now Don, doesn't really matter what he rolls here. He rolls Snake Eyes. Well, let's see if he ends up having an accident. Well, he will add 10 to it, and that is he wreck. No, he doesn't wreck, but he ends up getting 49. So he ends up 2nd place, and I end up in 3rd place. The 3-car wrecked. Yep, it did. And that's the end of that. A lot more fun when you got a lot more cars into it. It's a lot more because, you see, I have had a whole stretch of, I've had a whole paper of them and done it. And one lap takes a while, you know. It's pretty fun. It's a lot of fun, in fact. Yeah. And what is supposed to happen is when they have an accident, you can add 20 to it. And but being there was just 3 cars, I wasn't going to add 20 to his total. I wasn't going to do that. So that's the reason I just added 10 to it. So good evening, everybody. Rob with you. And Dar's going to bingo tonight. And I'm going to go in there and cut the air on in just a minute, too. She was feeling somewhat better. Dad had kind of a rough day. Went down there and saw their deer out in the backyard. My brother looks like he's going to have shoulder surgery. He's got a torn rotator cuff. He's not a pitcher or anything, but he's getting some sports injuries. He's just a little younger than I am. So it looks like he's going to have, they're going to try to avoid surgery with him, but do keep him in our prayers. His name is Billy. And we're going to, we'll be praying for him and thinking of him. So that is, it's a PDF game, Dwayne. It's a PDF game. Mm-hmm. You can pay for it and get a PDF of it. Yeah. Don, would you like to come on with us? Dwayne, would you like to come on with us? You can actually shoot your shit with us if you'd like to. If you would like to, you certainly can. Yeah. Would you like to come on? I can tell you more about the game, too. I've had it for the better part of 2 years. I've shown it off on the channel before, but not so much. I mean, it's a game. I tell you what it's great for. Take it to a picnic or something like that, or have it at a cookout, and all you got to do is take a few pieces of paper and a couple of dice with you, and you can grab some little thing like I used to use, like Tupperware or whatever the hell, and play. and it doesn't take a lot. You can take a couple of 20-sided with you, or if you want to just take a bunch of 6-sided dice. Yep, let's get Dwayne on. Let's invite Don in too. I don't know if Dwayne knows Don or not, but Don, he's been coming in for a long time. We were back in COVID times, was able to help Don out a little bit. Don had a little bit of a rough time as far as getting the hours at his radio station. Then one time we had Don on our station, and we had him on live, and he said, "Yeah, we're broadcasting all the way over to England." So we we have that recorded here. One of our past things we had going on. So let's see if we can let's get Don in here. There's Don. That'll work. I'm going to go get me a soda while I wait on you guys to come in here. All right. I just invited both of you. All right. I'll be right back with you guys. Okay. I hope both of you come in. Hope so. Welcome, one and all. I hope you all enjoyed your evening, and I'll be with you in just a second. Okay. Just get back. All right, we got Dwayne in here now. What's up, Dwayne?
Not much, guy. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Yeah, this game right here, it's all right.
If I remember correctly, I think I looked it up. It has Indy and Formula One and all.
Right? Yeah, you can get all sorts. Yep.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I think I've seen, like I said, I was interested in Formula One is when I was looking at that. Yeah. He's got different years and all, don't he?
Yeah. 91 season was pretty cool. 91 was not bad season. It was right before. Check out your phone real quick.
Sure.
Yeah, just sent you a message. Come on in, Don. Come on in, Don. Mm-hmm. So you're off all week?
Yeah, go back Monday.
Yeah. Come on in, Don. Come on, join us up. Went to Hardee's this morning. Thought my dad was coming down here, and he decided to go with Mom to the hospital. The doctor or whatever, the surgical center or whatever. The Phillies actually, they get one run. Was that a one run? Let's see. 2-run shot. I think that ain't Schwarber again, is it? Man, if it's him again, no, that's
Orioles are up 4-0 on the Cubs.
Bryson Stott, so 6-2 there. Yeah, it's such a BS way that when they go to Toronto, they're not able to play all the players. But yeah, it's garbage.
Yeah,
Tim should be happy. The Blue Jackets signed Johnny. Oh, did they sign Goudreau? Wow, the Blue Jackets signed him. I am really surprised. I really thought he was going to the Devils. Wow, the Flintstone car. Hey, Don, you came in second. Does Don realize he can't? What the hell did I have? I had the exploding car on my ass. Damn, that damn thing came apart. But yeah. It's a pretty fun game. I've played it before. Yeah, when you got about 15 and 20 other people playing,
right,
and each person's got a different driver. I mean, Charlie Baker, Dick Johnson.
I don't know Baker. I know most of them that you was naming.
Dave Mater III, Edward Cooper, Eddie Beerswell, Dick Trickle, Gary Collins. I thought he was a host of a damn game show, Gary. HB Bailey.
I like old HB. I just like his name.
Irv Hare, Jack Pennington. I mean, it's a ton of drivers, dude. And I think there's a third page in there. I just didn't bring it in here with me. Shit, we didn't get that far though. Terry Byers.
Yeah, I heard you mention Never Nervous Purvis. I like him too.
Mike Alexander. He died, didn't he, in a car wreck?
I'm not sure, Rob. I don't want to.
Yeah, I think so. He might have been part of that damn Alabama gang, Mike Alexander. I'm not sure.
I mean, I know he got hurt bad, but I didn't know he passed away. He's the reason Dick Trickle got that 84 ride. He got hurt in a late model type ride right before Daytona and was supposed to drive the 84 car when Bobby was hurt.
Jerry O'Neill, Jack Sellers, Jimmy Horton. I remember Jimmy Horton.
Yeah, I remember him too. Mainly in the bush.
Mike Potter, Mike Chase, Mickey Gibbs, Mark Stahl. It's a bunch of them, man. So I tell you, yeah. Come on, Don, jump in there with us. Yeah.
Stuff my toe.
He can still come in.
Where'd you say Darla went to?
She went to bingo tonight. Wednesday night bingo. Once in a while, I go with her. The pots weren't big enough tonight. I said the shit on it. I'll wait until I get. Sometimes they build them up like it's 100 every week. It goes up and up and up and up. And if somebody wins, it goes back to either 300 or 500. And once it gets to about 1,000, I'm like, okay, then I'm ready. I'm ready to go and try to win.
It's a local fire department.
No, it's a Moose Lodge. It's a Moose Lodge. Mm-hmm. It's
most of ours around here is on fire departments. That's how they raise a good bit of money.
Yeah, Moose Lodge does. They do it. And, about 35 people come. That's about all. That's about all.
Are they territorial? You can't sit in their seat and stuff.
A lot
That's
of
how
people
it is around here.
Yeah, damn right. And then I'll tell you, they bring every day like elephants.
Right, and set stuff up, yeah.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah. They got all that stuff.
Exactly.
Mostly old women. Then some of them bring total old men in. Yeah, yeah. Right. They eat the same. Some of them eat the same meal every time they go to bingo.
Right.
We'll sit in the same seat.
Yeah.
And they got these markers, those dabbers.
Right.
I've seen people do crazy shit. Like if they got a number, they'll do like that and then put it in the other hand. And then once they do that, oh man, it's some. I mean,
and let someone like you don't show up every week win. All they hate your guts.
Oh, you see, that's what they really hate is the person that comes in there trying to pick your bones clean. It's like, okay, but I go in there enough anyway. I mean, in a month's time, I'll probably go twice, and it just happens 4 times a month. Darlene may go 3 times a month, sometimes 4 times a month, but most time about 3 times.
Did you guys take Keith?
We took him on a Sunday. We took him to another place.
Oh, okay. Get ready to say somebody like him would have won. They'd have won an ape.
No, he didn't. I ended up winning, one of his little pills.
Yeah, that tip jar type thing.
500. I ended up hitting a $500 ticket there at that. I took about $250 with me. I was like, if I lose it, I lose it. But shit, we came out there with more money than we went in there with, so
Good.
That's a good thing. That's all. Yeah, that's always your point. Anytime you go to a casino, any of that shit, if you leave with one, if you leave with $1 more than what you came in there with, especially if you got a meal out of the process and shit,
right?
You can't beat that.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
And some of the places that have food at casinos is really good. Now, some ain't the best, but some are really good. I ain't crazy about Charlestown's food so much. I mean, it's okay.
I haven't ate down there since New Year's, the all you could eat, and they don't do that now with crab legs. You got to pay extra for the crab legs. Yeah. They only give you a few clusters.
Down in Cherokee, they got some good places to eat down. That son of a bitch, man. Yeah. They got 5 or 6 nice places to eat. And it's all right. It ain't bad.
Normally what we did when we go to the races, we went somewhere after the races and then ate coming home instead of eating there.
So you going down to Charlotte for the dirt race. Now is that the dirt track right across the street from Lowe's? I know what you're talking about. It's kind of
it's right across the street from
Lowe's Motor Speedway.
Yeah, Lowe's. Yeah, I thought you meant Lowe's. Yeah, because they don't call it
used to be Lowe's. It's Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Yeah,
but it's some
right
dirt, but it's a lot of clay. It's a lot of clay to it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're talking about Rick
last
Hendricks
year was nice. 2 years ago they put new clay down. And it was a dust storm. After 3 laps in the main feature on Saturday, you couldn't see shit. I thought it was going to be 10 because the heats, you could see it was deteriorating quick. And, and a buddy of mine didn't go to the race. He stayed at the camper.
They didn't
I said, "You seen 3 less? Huh? Oh hell no!
Oh man,
no,
most
it
all
was
the
terrible.
Time.
That was during COVID. There was only like 2,000 people allowed there.
See, I don't like dirt. That's the reason I don't like dirt races that much. If you can't see what the hell is going on, they can't see shit.
That's the only time I ever had that.
Now, do you ever watch Danny and Gray's channel?
Occasionally, not very often.
Watch his last race down here at Bowman Gray.
Is that right?
Oh my God! Yeah, I can tell you one thing that happened if you want to know.
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah.
The 21 cars, red 21 cars, late model, had the hood flipped back on the windshield. And this son of a bitch, he ran 30 laps with the damn windshield.
Looking out the side, huh?
He was looking around the edge of it, I reckon. And I don't believe he let one dude pass.
They let him?
That's what amazes me. They didn't
black flag him.
Nope.
That's crazy.
Then after the race is over, you got 2 cars right here, one in front of the other. And I don't know what the hell the back car was trying to prove, but he ran into the one in front of him, and the bastard, his wheels went all the way up to the roof of his car. And then that's when he started spinning his tires. I'm like, he's going to tear the other dude's car up. The idiot. It almost tore I think it may have tore the rear end.
Does Danny race or does he just sponsor?
He just watches them. He watches them. Yeah. I
wish I had money. I'd love to do that. It takes money.
Yeah. Oh man,
and you're going to lose money.
Yeah. Landon Huffman sent me something the other day. I was just inquiring about, if I wanted to sponsor one race. Man, I ain't throwing like $1,500 into one race.
There's a boy up here. He drives.
I can't do that shit.
His name's Levi Crow. He drives late model crate. That boy's good, but again, it's a little more reasonable because you can't do much to the engine. It's got tags on it, and like I say, however it comes to you is only a few minor adjustments you can do to the crate engine.
Let's get come on, Don. You gotta get your ass in here too, Don. I'm gonna invite Don again. I'm gonna send him a second invite. After 7 innings, Blue Jays 6, Phillies 2.
I would have loved to get the girls involved in it back when they was young, but I was going to. And hell, buddy of mine, he used to run up there. Well, he didn't. His stepfather sponsored cars, and he's like, Dwayne, in order to run them midgets over there on the 3/4 mile track, it's like $5,000 to get a kid in there. And he says, and your daughter's going to finish last. They spend tens of thousands of dollars for kids.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah. It's people that have got the intentions of sending their kids through and through and through, and they don't have any intention of having their kid drop it when they're 16, 17, 18.
Right.
This is a kid. That's a kid that they plan on pushing through. Be like,
Well,
okay.
One thing I like, I'm not big. I like drag racing, but I'm not big on it. But they got a nice junior program where you buy this dragster for a couple $1,000. And about the only thing you can do is change tires. You can't do nothing else. So the money up front's about it. Once you get the car, you're pretty well done. And I wish they did something like that with dirt.
Yeah, that's it. All right, Tim, ain't no problem, bro. Ain't no problem. Yeah, he's gonna finish his strat game and then, So he's doing that and probably videoing it too while he's going at it. So
he had a nice game with the Braves on there. Did you watch that one?
I have not seen it yet. Braves versus Indians.
Cleveland, 2007. Yeah, Smoltz against Bird.
Oh, it was a good game, huh? Was it? Yeah. I'm gonna maybe sit up tonight and watch some of this British Open. That shit's gonna start.
It comes on at 1:30 if you got Peacock.
1:35. Yeah. Is it Peacock on that?
Got to have Peacock. Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought they said the Golf Channel was gonna try to cover part of it. I didn't know.
No, it's on Peacock, and I'm pretty sure you got to have that Prime. It's not free.
And then what time is it going to start on regular TV? 4:00, right? 4:30.
4:30 on USA.
Oh, USA. Okay, that's right. Because they said tomorrow, in the next 2 days, rather,
with Tour de France.
The Tour de France is going to be shown after.
Did you see him blow up today? He blew up.
Oh yeah, going up in mountain.
Yeah. He's tough. I didn't expect
that. Petty Bagacha, but tomorrow's stage is tougher.
Right.
And they're saying they think he's holding out. He better, man.
I don't think he was holding out. Not 2 minutes. He blew up. He said he didn't get enough calories in him.
Yeah,
that's what
I don't know.
had happened. He didn't eat going up the mountain like he
wanted to.
None of his teammates were getting food.
He's got a chance tomorrow to make a minute and a half up. If he goes
strong, though, and that's a good team he's on.
Yeah,
I don't think he's.
I don't understand why they waited for Wout van Aert and all them. Did you see them wait for them?
Well, he almost had to. If he'd have tried to push it, they still would have called him, and it would have wore him out even worse.
Yeah, I reckon. But that was a team that ended up beating him. Was it?
Yes, they got a hell of a team. They got 5 or 6 guys.
Visma. Yeah, Jumbo Visma
5 or
is
6
very
damn
tough.
good riders.
They do. Jumbo Visma is very tough.
He's down to 2. I mean,
he's down to 4. He's down to 6 left. Right. He's got 6
and then
left.
he got like 2 that's decent.
Right. Yeah. Because they lost 2 already. Jumbo Visma still got 8, right?
To my knowledge, they haven't lost nobody.
Well, one of them fell out of the race. One of them had COVID, but one of them fell directly out of the race for health reasons. So, well, because time and it was sickness or something, but it wasn't COVID. It was something else. It might have been, you know what? It might have been the injury because he fell wrecked. I'll tell you what, it's been a lot of wrecks already too.
See, I didn't see the first week. I was working.
It's been a lot of wrecks, man. I'll tell you what, they do not need those motorcycles and cars that close to those damn bikes.
Oh, it's like that every year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Of course, they depend on them for food and water.
Yeah, but
those fans are nuts out there in the middle of the road.
Right.
I'd punch one of them bastards. I told you the other day when they was protesting, I'd have punched them sons of bitches.
Yeah. Have some.
They showed that. Did you see that? They didn't show it. They showed a picture of them back in, it was the early 90s when they was protesting. They got off their bikes and got in a fight with the protesters. And then they're on there yesterday saying, we don't advise getting in violence.
Yeah.
I was hoping they show it on video. Yeah.
Wow. In my game, Edgar Renteria comes up in the 8th inning with a chance for the cycle, needs a triple.
Darn.
How about that? That's the hardest one to get, though. That's the hardest hit to get. Any rolls, it's harder than a home run. A home run, generally, you can generally try to get that. One out in the 8th inning there. Let's see who they got up there. Yairo Munoz for the Phillies. I think he's playing. He may be playing third base for him. Yairo Munoz. Bohm did not break his hand. They said, I told you that last night. It did not break his hand, but he originally thought it did. So, And then after today, I think the Phillies have got 4 with Miami. They got to go down to Miami, and then they're going to have the All-Star break after Sunday. So they don't get a day off. They got Monday off. I'm sure they probably wish they would have played Monday and Tuesday and been off Wednesday, but it's such a hassle to have to go in and up into Canada. That's why they get so many days off, because other teams have to kind of schedule around them too. It's tough. It's a tough deal for them. 9:20 here on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Did you play any games at all today, or did you just lay back today, kick back?
Nah. We went to get some fruit and stuff like that. Went to the like a farm market up there.
Oh, okay.
It's
not too far from
it's over in Smithsburg.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You like doing that? You act like you didn't. You
act like you didn't. I should have got more. But I'm afraid of it going bad.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
because I only got.
Do you live by yourself? You live by yourself?
My daughter's with me this week. Yeah, my daughter's with me every other week. But yeah.
Now, if you only could live on cantaloupe or watermelon the rest of your life, which one would you rather have?
I go with cantaloupe.
Me too. I like cantaloupe butter. I do too. Most people like watermelon. My wife won't eat a cantaloupe. My dad won't eat a watermelon.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but he don't like neither one. He don't like neither one. No.
Oh, really?
Me and my mom. I'm my mom's son on that deal. I got biscuit in here. Let me get it real quick. Robert Bryant, welcome. I'm gonna be right back.
I'm gonna get something to drink while you're doing that.
Hot. Damn, it's hot. All right. Did I cut the oven off? Yeah. Robert, would you like to come on with us tonight? Come right on. I got Boston everything on. I got Boston hat. It's great. It's a great day to be a sock. Dwayne sound like he's getting some ice from his ice maker. If you'd like to join us, all you got to do is say, yep, I'd like to join you, Rob. You come right on and join us. We played a game of Darien Racers a little while ago. Dwayne's with us now. Tim's going to join us in a bit, and maybe Don Huston will come on. I'm hoping Don comes on with us. Sent Don a Jose Ramirez is in the home run derby. Okay. I have not heard everybody that's in the home run derby, but I don't generally watch it anyway. Excuse me, I'm drinking soda, so watching what I've got going on. LeBron James, Pat McAfee want to join you live. I know. Getting some messages. All right. Let's see. I get some emails. Sold St. Andrew's shirt yesterday. I was able to sell that. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool looking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time to have stuff like that.
It's perfect time to sell it, and show you a picture. Yeah. I ended up finding it at a Goodwill, and I was like, you know what? That damn thing is sharp. It's got Old Course Scotland on it. Old Course St. Andrews, Scotland. St. Andrews, Scotland. And
what, they got 2 courses, don't they, Rob?
Yeah, they got a new course and the old course. They play the old course. That's one they'll play.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. And then look, that's actually where it came from. The old course, St. Andrews, extra 2XL. So somebody actually went over and got that damn shirt.
Went there, right?
Yeah. So they were there.
I watched that thing on the Golf Channel about how people stay up all night and camp out just to get a shot at playing on that course.
Yeah, I'd love. Yeah,
because it's a public course, but like I say, they allow so many people.
Right,
like people camp out overnight. Then they got lotteries too that you can win a lottery and play on it.
Yeah. It ain't as high to play there as you would think. You know, you got a chance, but the fact is, it's not a hell. It's not a hell of a lot else going on in Scotland, right there.
Right.
Southern Scotland.
The worst part's, like I say, just getting a tee time. There's not many of them.
No,
booked out so far.
But there's a lot of good courses over in Europe, right there in Scotland and England, both.
Yeah.
You got so many good ones that the British Open has. Muirfield and some others. There's some others as well. But
St. George.
Yeah, Royal St. George's. Yeah, that may have been where they were last year. I think maybe that's where
I think it was. Yeah.
I think that's one. Alan ended up making getting the pictures of and all that, and then we got that.
Has he ever been to one?
No, I don't think he has. I think he said he hadn't. He goes to a lot of soccer games, but he doesn't go to the golf matches. Yeah. I've been to a few. I've been to
golf. Those soccer fans are crazy.
Yeah, shit, man. You don't know when. You don't know when they're gonna run right over your ass and run on the field, and they crazy as hell. Yeah, I've been.
They're true fans. They're fanatics.
Oh, they're past fans. They're nuts. A lot of them are fucking crazy.
Yeah, like I say, they're the true word fanatic. They are fanatics.
I've been down to Williamsburg and saw down there at that river course down there, right there next to where Busch Gardens is. And I've seen the women play down there. I've been to just outside of Greensboro.
I was watching the Women's Day. That was pretty cool. They're playing a team event.
Oh, okay. And sometimes those team events are pretty cool. Robert Bryant is watching the Orioles trying to win their 10th in a row.
They was leading 4-0 when I got on here with
who they play.
Cubbies.
Cubs. Okay. The Orioles. They're are they 500 yet? Or are they still a game behind 500? Oh, they're 500 now. Yeah, they're at least 500.
I think last night should have put them at 500.
I think so too. Or either maybe one above.
Last night made them 500.
Yeah, I'll look real quick. I will check it out. Here. Yeah. MLB standings. MLB standings. Here we go.
44 and 44.
Yep, they are 500 and last
17
place.
games back.
Last
17
place.
Games back. Yeah.
Last place.
Crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, they are 500. Yeah. So nobody picked.
But they're only 3 games out of second.
Yeah. 3.
Yeah, they might be in last place, but they're only 3 games.
Yeah.
Twins,
the only team in their division with above 500. How about the Guardians are 500, but that's it. And then American League West, the Mariners are above 500. And that's it. That's it, boys and girls in the American League. Then you go to the National League. Mets, Braves, Phillies, all above 500. Marlins, Nets clearly aren't. There goes a home run for the Blue Jays. That just pretty much shuts the door. 8-2 Blue Jays over the Phillies right now, and then 8th. Brewers, here comes Tim. Here comes Tim right there. Brewers, let's add him there. What's up, bud? Brewers, Cardinals, they're both over 500, but the Pirates were playing good, and then now they cooled off a little bit.
Oh, it's essentially the O'Neill Cruz show in Pittsburgh right now. The tall shortstop. Everyone, they don't care how they play. I want to see that kid play.
Yeah, and then Dodgers, Padres, Giants. Pretty much.
A buddy of mine at work, he went and seen him play in Double-A. That's right up the road there, in Bedford. Near Bedford is where their Double-A team is. You've seen him play up there.
Bedford.
It's not Bedford. It's just up the road. Altoona, I believe. That's where they play.
Blue Jays fired their manager today.
Yes.
How about that? They
and
went
also
yesterday, and it looks like it went in today. How about that shit?
Last time the Braves were at a 500 record, Sammy Sosa was playing for them in 2005. Actually, no, that's not true. I think that's not true because they would have been over 500 in like 20.
Not the Braves.
You
said the Braves. You said the Braves.
Orioles.
You said the Braves.
I said the Braves. All right, I meant the Orioles. There was something about the Orioles and having a 500 record or something like at this time.
Yeah,
they're 500 right now.
Not shocking. The thing is, though, is that they've been on a tear since they called Rushman up.
Is he a pitcher?
No, he's a catcher.
Catcher, okay. I have not seen him play.
Number one pick in the draft, like in 2018 or 2019, I think.
Oh, okay. And he's playing his ass off.
They say their minor leagues loaded. They say they got people down there to bring up in the next year or two. That's what they used to be. I mean, I was never a big Orioles fan as a kid because I couldn't stand Chuck Thomas, freaking announcer. He got on my damn nerves. But they used to have probably the best minor league in the country back then.
Yeah. Hagerstown Suns used to be the place to go watch a game. Hagerstown used to be a place to always
it was
go.
Nice.
Yeah. Right. They always had a team. They always had a stack. They have been a triple-A team, and then I think they went down to like single-A at one time now, or double-A.
No, the highest ever was double-A.
They won't ever triple-A?
Never triple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
fans around here, they want you to keep the player. They know baseball, but they still want you to keep the player. You know what I'm saying? They get all pissed off when they move them. It's like, what the hell you expect? But Nationals did us good in here. They kept Harper down here a whole year. They didn't move him up in the middle of the year. That's the only thing that irritates me is when you get a young kid and half the year they send him up. I think that they should keep him a whole year.
Tim, how surprised are you Goudreau's coming to Columbus?
I am very surprised.
Me too.
They must have put it, but the thing is, though, is I don't know if they've updated SpotRack yet, which is the site I go to for like salary cap. If they better finagle some numbers, because if he's making the whole $9.6 million that they're alleged that he's going to, Blue Jackets only have about $3 million under the cap, and
it was saying he was holding off for 10.2. It was saying he was holding out for 10. If they paid him 10.2, but I will say this: he's young enough. How many years did they get him for? 4?
6, I think.
6. So he is going to be a difference maker. It's either going to be he's going to come in there and make his place great, or he's going to end up being one of the guy like it was up in Buffalo, and they can't get rid of it. They can't sell it. Jack Eichel.
There's going to be a comparison that you can make for Columbus. Knock on wood, he doesn't have he's a head case, but Jeff Carter.
Yeah.
They got him thinking he'd be transforming the franchise, and he was a goddamn PETA.
Yeah.
So
he was that way. Carter wasn't that big a pain in the ass in Philly because I think they took him around to the woodshed a couple times and showed him they weren't going to take his shit from him. Now, Philly has got Columbus's old coach. Torts ain't gonna take so much bullshit either. I think he's gonna go in there and clean house, be like, okay, this is the way shit's gonna be, whether you like it or whether you don't like it.
I'll give you the other surprise NHL free agents I saw today. Claude Giroux to the Senators.
Yeah,
they quietly have had a nice little offseason. If they can find if they can stop the puck, then who knows? They might be sneaking in. And Detroit didn't hurt themselves either today.
No, Detroit's really strengthened up. And the Avs, how about the Avs? They're just getting better and better. I mean, damn, they just
they did lose Burakovsky, but I guess in the long range of things, he had the great final, but kind of was a meh player throughout the whole year. So they'll kind of, they probably have a kid in the minors that'll replace him.
Yeah. Edmonton re-signed Kane and got the kid from Toronto? Yeah.
Campbell,
yeah. So, and that's what the problem was all year. They lose Duncan Keith, but now he was getting older anyway. He's a Hall of Famer. He's going to be on the Hall of Fame. There's no doubt about that. But now they got to. That's what they got to address now. Is the blue line. Who's going to end up with Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews? I keep hearing L.A. Kings, Jonathan Toews, L.A. Kings, Jonathan Toews, and I keep hearing New York Rangers.
Yeah, for Kane. Yeah, because he wants to kind of go back to the Kane, New York area. He's from the Buffalo area, I believe, originally.
Oh, what are the chances the Blackhawks trade Kane and Taves? 95%.
Oh, they want him gone. And if it was up to them, they'd probably get rid of. Slim chance, but not much that they get rid of Seth Jones.
Yeah, well, DeBrincat too. What was his name? DeBrincat?
Yeah, they traded him. They traded him.
They already got rid of him. Okay.
Yep.
They're unloading the house. The way I understand it, there's nobody on that team that's untouchable. Nobody on that team that's untouchable. So
not even close.
So if somebody offers the right package for Seth Jones, you'll see his ass gone. And he's a defenseman too, isn't he?
Yeah. He's a Popeye's kid.
Yeah. So if they want to work out a deal with Edmonton, they could still do that and be like, okay, look, we want some cash in return. And obviously, they don't have to say it's for paying Duncan Keith, but they pretty much unloaded Duncan Keith's salary on him. And that was a surprise to them. They really thought Keith was going to play one more year. And he decided, okay, that's it. That's enough. And I don't think they would have traded. I don't think they would have traded Keith had they thought he was going to retire after one season. But he liked Edmonton okay
because he was close to home.
Oh, is he? I thought he was from the U.S.
No. Wait a minute. Let me see where he's from originally. I thought he actually played for the U.S. in the Olympics. He's originally from Winnipeg.
Yeah. Okay. And I think he lives now out in Indiana, outside.
He probably does, but
somewhere in Indiana. It makes sense because you don't have to pay all that damn tax and stuff that they have to pay up there. Anaheim Ducks signed Ryan Strome.
Okay, did not see that, but I know they also picked up Frank Ventrano from the Rangers.
And did Carolina ever make it official that they were going to get the kid from the Sharks?
Brent Burns, yes. That is official.
Burns, that's official then. Okay.
And that's not the only trade they made today.
Oh.
I believe. Let me make sure I got this right.
And who are you talking about, Carolina, or are you talking about Sharks?
Yeah. No, Carolina. They got Max Pacioretty and another kid from Vegas for Coughlin. I don't know who he is, but after they lost Trocheck today. But
what's up, PJ?
Hey, Rob, do you mind if I give the little thing for my Indians replay that I just played?
Yeah, the that deal with Carolina, they didn't give up a player or nothing for them, did they? All they did
for Pacioretty or for no, I think it was
they picked up some money off a contract or something, and they ended up getting a draft pick too. Carolina got everything, and all they did was unload.
Yeah.
So the Canes are going to be good next year. They're going to be better next year. And I tell you what, they weren't chopped liver this year.
No.
They just ran into two Florida teams that were better. Florida loses Giroux. The Lightning didn't do a whole hell of a lot. They didn't have a lot of cap space to do a lot.
But what the Lightning did today was protect their future. They gave out 3 8-year contracts. Here, I should just pull this up on my phone.
Oh yeah. They gave
Cernak. Let's see here.
That 1 8-year contract. It was. It was like 8.5, 8.7 million or something. I'm like, how in the hell are they pulling this off? Yeah.
But anyway,
I saw one of them. Yeah, I didn't see all.
I was. Trust me, I was at work today, kind of looking every once in a while to,
Yeah, I watch a hockey guy. Do you ever follow the hockey guy? Have you ever heard of him? Shannon.
Yes, he's up in Abbotsford.
He was on with his wife today. Yeah, yep. I was on there too. Yeah, Bolts did great today. Yeah, Matt said. The only problem is they signed them 8 years. If they fall apart, they got contracts, they have to pay them. That's the only thing. You don't, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8 years is a lot of service time too, so.
Yeah.
But the chances of them staying there,
8 years.
Samsonov, yeah. He ended up going there and signed 8 years. That's a lot, man.
Or no, Samsonov. No, I don't.
Samsonov, yeah, Samsonov.
I thought he went to the Leafs to back up Matt Murray. Hold on, I gotta find my little free agency blog, but
yeah.
Anyway, because it's gonna be. I mean, I know that. I'll just scroll down to Tampa here because I know they gave a bunch of 8-year contracts out.
Yeah. Yeah, PJ said it was his bad.
That's okay.
Nemestikov.
He went to the. He came back. He was with Detroit and Dallas last year.
Samsonov is going to be playing for a job if he can beat Murray out. I don't think he can beat Murray out though. But who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Toronto just wraps up a 2-game sweep of the Phillies, and now the Phillies head back into the States and have to fly all the way down to Miami tonight. That's a hell of a flight, man. Yeah. Most time, you leave someplace, it's like, okay, you get a day off, go to Miami, or you get a day off, go to Seattle. But
yeah, I'm surprised they're playing at night then. Normally play a day game too.
I think it was something to do with Toronto couldn't play day game today for some reason. I forgot what the mix-up was. But
I got the 3 guys for Tampa.
Originally 3:45, I think was.
Okay, so it's Mikhail Sergachev, Eric Chernak, and Anthony Cirelli all got 8-year deals.
Yeah.
Solid moves on.
Darcy Kemper going to Washington sounds like a good move too. We'll see what happens, but
they needed a goaltender bad. Now, the problem is they got to get a backup because they just traded Vanacek, their other good goalie.
Now, do they end up getting do the you see, to me, the smartest move for the Blackhawks to make is why wouldn't you, if you're going to unload Patrick Kane, Calgary has a need now. Calgary has a need. Push it. Get him out of town. Go to Calgary. He's not in your same division. I don't know why you
have to look up
Taves either one.
The cap space for each team. Plus, that Chicago is going to have to eat at least a third of that.
Yeah. Vanacek went to the Devils. I did not hear about that either, P-Jet. Vanacek, he was with Flyers at one time.
Might have been. Maybe he was drafted by them or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
So Vanacek. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was with them at one time.
Cole came to Tampa. He's got maybe a year, maybe 2 left. But no, that's very solid from Tampa today.
Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. They played.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and throw my results for my Braves Indians game that I just played. Unfortunately, Edgar Renteria did not get the cycle. I brought in Rafael Betancourt in the 8th, and he shut him down.
Struck him out.
Struck him out. Well, actually, no, he made him ground out.
Oh, okay.
He grounded out and struck out, and he went 3 for 5.
Oh, all right.
But no, the kind of dagger of the game was a 4th inning Kelly Johnson 3-run homer, who also played for the Indians at the Guardians at one point.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then Edgar Renteria had a 1st inning home run to put them out ahead. And both pitchers didn't even go 5 innings. Kyle Davies didn't go 5 innings either.
Is that Atlanta? Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay. So, did you give us a final score, or you didn't want to give a final score?
9-3. Braves. They swept. I'm going to go ahead and blow it. So I just blew the result of the game for the video in case people hadn't watched. But
well, there's a lot of people
watch. Like I said, WWE used to give or you could find spoilers for SmackDown,
and you still watch it,
and you still watched it. So yeah.
Number says he drafted a fantasy football team today.
That's way too freaking early.
Yeah,
way too early. You're gonna drop half of them because they're gonna get injured in training camp.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You don't draft until about mid-August.
I was gonna say another month.
Yeah, at least
about a month. Yeah.
Do you see Anthony's new games coming out in July?
I heard about that. Yeah, at the end of the month.
PDF only.
PDF only. Okay.
You can't get boxes to ship them in.
Number says no chance, Tim. No chance, Tim. As far as waiting that late.
Waiting that late. Okay. All right.
I gave out earlier who I think is going to win at the British Open. The money. He always drafts Labor Day weekend for his fantasy. I've got my picks right here. I think it's money, man. I really do. I think it's money if you go with it. They're giving you 6-1 odds in some locations in Vegas for Tiger to make a cut. Take some money on that. I like Vegas. I like him to make the cut.
Well, then
if you're gonna want to split your money 5 ways or something, take these 5 golfers, and I think one of them is going to win it. Scotty Scheffler, Victor Hovland, Justin Rose, Kevin Kisner is if he wins, you're going to make money. But this is a guy I think wins it all. Cam Smith. He's an Australian. He's got like a mullet. He's kind of blonde-haired guy. I think he
got that little mustache.
Yeah, got that little light blondish mustache and kind of an overbite, I think he's going to win.
That's a good bet.
Now,
I like it.
Got to show off something I got. This is so damn funny.
We got saying hello to good evening, Almighty Bronx Beast. It's the first time I think I've seen him in here.
How did you get it working?
Spanish to English and English to Spanish. Yeah. So let's see what the hell we do here. We'll go from English to Spanish. So anybody in here knows
miércoles el 30 de julio de 2022.
Let's play. All right, we're gonna do translation of words. All right.
So essentially what I just said is today is Wednesday, the 13th of July, 2022.
House, 4 letters. Casa.
Okay, Rob, I'm going to warn you. I took 3 years of Spanish.
That's all right. That's all right. I took none. So if you get it right, you're impressing the shit out of me. All right. Oh, here's one. Joke.
No, don't know that one.
5 letters. Somebody tell me what the Spanish of joke. Joke.
We didn't get that far first.
J-O-K-E. That's 4th year.
Joke is 4th year.
That's 4th year shit. That's funny as hell. Joke in Spanish. Give me a first. Okay, lady. We hear you, damn it. We'll put a letter in that in a minute. We just don't want to mess up. You can mess up 2 times, and the third time you go.
I don't think it starts with a J. But...
Probably not. A lot of shit starts with E in Spanish, and then.
But then you got to worry about whether it's the regular N or it's the N with the tilde over top, because that's 2 different letters.
Robert Bryant says he knows no Spanish. Hey, dude, you know exactly as much as I do, except when I get to singing, brother, I am good then. Just ask us. Just ask us.
Yeah.
Us if you're out there. We just mess
put
with
in P for the first letter and see if it gets
P in?
Yeah.
Oops. No, it ain't a P.
That's okay.
Xiaohu is joke in Mandarin. I know a little. Okay.
So the dog is
El Gato. That ain't telling me shit, brother. You got to tell me what joke says.
It's Pero is dog and Gato is cat. So it's.
I had 4 years of Latin in high school, and I don't remember a bit of it. Says Matt. Matt ain't helping us a fucking bit either. Now all right. Let's see. Joke doesn't start with what letter we start? Just a P,
and that's not it. Okay, so try S.
We'll try S. Keep on trying. S ain't it. All right.
N. The regular N. The regular N.
Oops. And joke is Broma. B-R-O-M-A. Broma.
Okay.
All right. The English is the word king. Spanish, it's.
Oh, frick, I should know this.
3 letters. It's only 3
it's like
letters.
Ray. Is it R-E-Y, 3 letters?
I don't know.
Is it 3 letters?
R-E. Great. R-E-Y was it. Yes.
Nice.
All right. Milk.
Milk. Leche. L-E-C-H-E.
L.
E.
What's the letter? L-E. E.
C.
C. Yeah.
H.
Yeah.
And E.
Yeah, hell yeah, you're right. The kids on here grinning and shaking their hands. All right, here's a tough one. Nose. N-O-S-E, not K-N-O-W-S.
Yeah. The
nose.
Oh, geez.
It's 5 letters. How about snoot? S-N-O-O-T.
No.
Smella. S-M-E-L-A. Smella.
No, I see. That's some kind of the body parts. I think I forgot. Like I know. Ojos, O-J-O-S is the eyes.
So I wonder if nose could start with an O. Or you don't think maybe it does?
Try it. And then I know Boca is mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's.
Does
anybody try the O?
Try the O first. Let's try O.
Yep.
Try again. The O ain't working. O ain't no shit for nose. Nose in Spanish.
Try M.
Nariz. Oh.
Nariz. Try that one. Yeah.
All right. Yes. Yes. Hell yeah. I'll get close so you guys can hear it. Hell yeah. You're right. Yes.
And so numbers has just given the blue. Yep. Azul is blue. Yep.
Oh, well, no, we don't need blue. We need pear. P-E-A-R. Pear.
Oh.
And it's 4 letters.
4 letters.
Pear. And while you guys are coming up, azul is blue, okay?
Yep. Azul is blue, yes.
Pear. It ain't it ain't verde.
No, verde actually.
Verde's red.
No, verde is green. It's green in Spanish, and it's also green in Italian.
Oh, all right.
So
and pear is 4 letters, folks. Pear is 4 letters. Numbers, you ain't helping us a damn bit, brother. You tell us every color. Don't tell me what color pear is now. We need to know what the pear word is.
All right, try P.
Try P. All right, P works.
Is it
P-A-R? How about P-A-R-E? Pare?
Yeah, try that one. Try A.
No, okay. That ain't work. So it ain't P-A. P.
Try P-I.
Okay. Okay. Oh, the P won't write either. Oh, okay. So it won't P.
Yeah. Okay. Well, try an
Oh,
M.
yeah, it is P. It is P.
Okay.
Once I missed 1 letter, then you have to try it again. P. What did you say was the second letter?
No. Yeah. Try a vowel.
All right. We tried E. So we either
try
got to try
A.
Oops.
Yep.
All right.
Try the E.
Oh, okay. P-E-R-A. Para. All right. Next one. Sun. S-U-N.
Let's see. I know what sky is.
What's up, Duke Ace Decker?
Hey, we'll do like one or two more.
Yeah, 3 letters.
Sun.
Pretty cool damn thing, man. I paid 99 cents for a little bitch.
Glen Bone Steel's got it. Yes. Glen Bone Steel has it.
Soul?
Yes. That's it. Yep.
I think I've seen that on Phoenix Suns uniforms put SOL
on souls, yes.
Yep. All right, yeah. We'll do 2 more.
Okay.
And this one right here, we ain't got a chance in hell. Vase. V-A-S-E. Vase.
Yeah, no.
E-flower. E-flower. Flower water holder.
Try a V to start with.
Try a V to start with? All right.
Yeah.
Oops, V ain't it. Oh, hell yeah, numbers. I'll be coming in here speaking Spanish, and I'll have Dwayne change it. What do you call it? He'll be our interpreter. I won't even understand you motherfuckers in a week. I'm gonna be Mr. Espanolo.
Well, so I'll go ahead and throw this out there. So sometimes you'll hear the ESPN Deportes call for some of the baseball. Well, Kenny Mayne used to say the home run in Spanish all the time. Home run. AONRON is the
Spanglish.
kind of
Jaron. Vase is actually 7 letters. Vase or vase. You know what the difference between a vase and a vase is? $5,000. $5,000. That's all it is. Go to Goodwill, pay 99 cents. That's a vase. You go to Home Goods, pay $5.99. It's a fucking vase. Oh shit!
Let's try an R for the vase. I don't. All right,
let's try R. Try again.
An L.
Look up Jabroni in Spanish. Yeah, we ought to look up Jabroni. Kenny Mayne was so deadpan. I love that guy. Yeah, Kenny Mayne was good. He was. He was on NASCAR Tonight a lot too. He won. Also got the checkered flag.
There actually somebody did come up with this is probably a loose translation
of Jabroni.
Jabroni in Spanish. Yes, it is a pringado.
Pringado. That's gonna be the name of my fucking network in one night. I'm gonna call it the Pringado Network. You spell it out to me.
PRI.
Yep.
NGA. DO.
Hell yeah! You wait and see. You see Jabroni Network up there right now. One of these nights, I'm gonna have Pringado Network up there. And I'm gonna be like, no understando. I don't understand shit you motherfuckers
say.
If you don't shoot the Spanish to me, I don't understand nothing you motherfucker say.
Yeah. Well, and then of course we know the term for wrestler in Spanish.
Wrestler. Lucha Libre.
That's wrestling.
All right, Lucha
Libre. But a luchador is
luchador. All right,
luchador. Yeah, is a wrestler.
Luchador.
Yes.
Oh, changed all of a sudden. Vase was tired of it. Apple, El Fruto.
Nope.
N.
Yes.
Oops, no, they not. Apple went in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 letters. Apple.
Oh, jeez. Oh, M?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
6 more letters.
Yeah, M-A. N.
Mm-hmm.
S.
Z-A-N-A, Manzana?
Manzana, yes.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yep.
All right. And the final word.
That is correct. Naranjo is orange. Yes.
Book.
Libra.
No. Libre, maybe.
Yeah. E.
No.
It's not E.
Libr. What the hell? It can't be O, can it? Libro?
It could be.
Libr.
I think it is. Okay. One's either cheating or he's really good at Spanish too. Libro.
Glenn might know his damn Spanish, man. He lived, he better stayed away from down there in Florida. I mean, Matt's let me down. Matt lives, he's right there. If I look on the map, he's like, Matt, you this far from Mexicans, man. I'm this far from Mexicans. I don't get to talk to them every day.
So the other thing, Rob, is for Spanish, they do kind of genderify the colors and some of the other stuff, because if you're talking about a female shirt or dress, it's blusa blanca. They also put the adjective second.
Glenn Bonestell says, I know some of the basic words. We teach them to the kids in school. Oh, okay. Yep. Now, Glenn, are you a school teacher? Yep.
They're probably like ceiling, floor, table,
run. How about run, too, in case like somebody comes in the damn school and shit. Run. Get the hello go.
I used to know the weather conditions, like Frio is cold.
Hot.
Yeah.
Oh, he teaches pre-K. Pre-K, that's cool as shit. That's cool.
I had to correct it. Yeah, pre-K is the easy time when they can kind of stick a little bit more. The problem is when you get to like 9th or 10th grade, you're kind of fighting to try to teach it to kind of people who don't know.
Where are we going to cut it off in Florida that like people should start learning or need Spanish? I know, man, when I lived in Houston, I would go into McDonald's and they'd say, it won't hello. It was mucho gracias or whatever the hell. Hello, or whatever. It's Jacksonville. Hola, yeah. No, Matt's down there close. He's down there farther. He's down there just above Tampa. He's just above Tampa.
And the other one is the word no is only different in about 3 or 4 languages.
Yeah. I love watching Judge Middleton.
Who is that?
Judge Middleton. It's the actual judge out of Minnesota.
Okay, is he on YouTube or is he on network television?
He's on YouTube. He does YouTube shit. So he'll say, we're on Zoom and we're on YouTube right now. So the people call in on Zoom. They come in there like me. Hey, Mr. Kinsler, you could take your hat off. You're in court. I mean, he'll jump their asses. Then once in a while, you'll see a lawyer. He'll plug himself in. And he's sitting at the desk. And the other day, one wearing a tie, one wearing a jacket. All right, Mr. Dalton. You look like you're ready to go on a golf outing. Why don't we send you back to the waiting room and let you get a tie and a jacket on, and we'll put you back in there in a minute. He's a funny dude, man. He's a funny guy. But we've got a court interpreter, and he makes her. Yeah. So do you swear that you'll do everything from Spanish into English and English into Spanish? And she says, I do. I will. And I love this shit. So Miguel, did you have a license at the time that you drove? So she goes, Miguel, what's the time you drove? Then he says, no. And then she goes back and says, no. One of these fucking times I wanted to say, yes, Judge. Or I like his shit. I was watching this one time on Comedy Central. And I want to say it was at Peel. Something Peel. What was it? No, I'll tell you who it was. It was a bald-headed guy that got in all that trouble. What was his name? Black guy.
Mathis?
No. Chappelle.
Yeah.
So what happened was he was the interpreter. So he was asking somebody. He was just like his same situation in court. and said something about the judge. Judge says, so you ask him, did he commit? Is he admitting to committing a crime? And he said, oh, whatever. And then the Mexican guy says, oh no, and it talks about 12 seconds, maybe 13 seconds. Chappelle looks at him and says, yes. I mean, like, it motherfucker didn't say shit else. You know, it's everything one ear and out the other.
All right, Rob, I got a question for you because upcoming in my 2007 Indians replay, the Indians will be playing the Phillies. Okay. What would you rather see on the channel? I'm not doing Jason Stanford again. We saw him for the Braves or a couple games ago, so we won't do him. The first matchup is Cliff Lee, the not good Cliff Lee, against Cole Hamels, or John Lieber against CC Sabathia.
Second game.
That's Lieber and Sabathia. Okay, that's the one I will do for that series then.
Yeah. You just go have one telecasted?
Yep. Just one telecast. I usually do one per series because I don't like to oversaturate.
That actually might be a low scoring game, that second one. Hamels.
In real life, that game was 10-6, but the Indians
scored. Yeah. How many games have you actually cut to almost the same score at the end? 2 or 3?
I couldn't. You know what? Let me try to see if I can do that. Go ahead and keep talking.
Out of my 162 games, I think I had 6. They came out exactly the same. The majority of them, I think, on NPNG Plus were higher, was more scoring in that, just a little bit more.
I mean,
how many seasons did you do with that?
Exact same.
I did a full 162 game schedule with the with
just that one.
Yeah, but I mean, I kept up batting averages and shit. I kept up home runs. Yeah.
I did an 83 with Tampa.
The guy went to the Dodgers. He ended up hitting 47 or 48 for me. Bets. Yeah.
Okay, Rob. So far, one.
Yeah.
So far,
they're hard to
not counting them all, but like so far, I got an April 15th. It was 2-1, but it was in 13 innings, and this game was played in regular 9, but still 2-1.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get back with you. That'll
be fun to look up. Yeah. Sitting here eating a steak biscuit.
That's like that red, white, and blue. We did that 84 year. We had 3 or 4 times that the winner of the race was the actual winner of the race. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Out of 30 races, like say. And the top 5 was normally right. They might not have been the exact same top 5 where they finished, but the top 5 was pretty close, man.
It's a lot different in 2018, 2019, and shit like that than it is back in the 80s and 90s, because if you go back to let's say you do the 87 season, 86 season, you had 6 or 8 guys. That's all can win. That's about all that can win. Right. You got 20 now that can win. You got 20 guys.
But we did that 84, and Joe Ruttman won a race.
Hey, did you see?
It was awesome.
Did you see the spokesman for Childers come out today? God almighty, they're pissed. Man, they mad as hell that Tyler Reddick is leaving.
He's going.
Yeah. Going to 23-11.
Yeah.
18 months.
Especially
from now,
right now during the championship.
18 months. 18 months from now, he's leaving. So they're
they
going
just
to
don't like the timing of it, fighting for the championship.
Well, right before he's selling his team.
They don't got nobody to put in that car any better.
Dale Jr.'s buying the team, though, you see. He's buying the team from him. So him and his sister are going to buy the team from Dale Jr. and his sister's buying that team from Childers. So that's.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. He's going to bring Barry over to run one car. And I'm hearing that he's going to give money to Junior to keep Austin Dillon in the other one. So I don't know. I've always found it real.
With Rick.
Rick Hendrick's going to serve in motors for him. Yeah, that's where he's going to get his motors from.
Oh.
But yeah.
Because
see, I've always found
Childress
it funny
does his own motors.
Why is he never taking care of Ty? That's the stupidest shit. I can't ever figure that one out. Yeah. he's never raced for his grandpa. It's bullshit.
No.
I mean, it's like,
well, that 13 car was kind of associated with him.
Yeah.
So it was a satellite car. Yeah. When he was with Geico, and that 13.
Yep.
But I guess he didn't want to put both of them in the car because then he has.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Dale Jr. is already working the process of starting to get crewmen together. He's going to take over January 1st or whatever, 23. Not this year, but next year. And that's the thing. I think he wanted to keep Reddick. And so that's why he had the option up until then. And he's went on. They're going to unload his ass now. You wait and see.
I don't think they will. They don't got nobody to put in the car. Who's they going to put?
They're going to unload his ass. They're going to put Josh Berry in that car. You wait and see. Josh Berry going to end up.
I don't think that's improvement. I think they're crazy if they
do. It is. Well, why would you keep him if you know you can't keep him past one more year? I mean, you need to be building up something.
Yeah, but I'd be looking for somebody.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be no rush. I'll say that because he's a damn good driver. I'm not saying he's going to be a Hall of Famer or win a bunch of championships, but he's a good driver. He'll win you a race or two every year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's improving much by going over there, truthfully, but that's just me.
Oh yeah, not right now. But
I just don't.
He went where the money's at. They're all going where the money's at.
Yeah, Toyota puts a lot of money out.
That's who told Hamlin to go get him. TRD.
Yeah.
And if you get in with Gibbs is going to sell a team soon too. He ain't going to hold that team.
His boy's going to take that team over.
By all indications, I'm hearing that Busch is going to end up buying it from him when it's all over with. I don't know, but if it is Ty, is his name Ty? That's his grandson. Yeah. That's his grandson.
But the other boy's still alive. He had two sons. The one boy died.
Yeah,
just one match.
Just one.
Just one. I've had a couple where the one team scored the same amount, but not both teams.
Mm-hmm.
So,
let's see. He didn't have a 5, so I won't expect a lot.
Now, did you use the starting lineup too, Rob, or did you make changes?
I did. I used the starting lineup, and I used whatever bullpen was available that day. I know. I think that was like. So if an injury occurred, then I took them out, and then their next start or however many starts they were supposed to be out, it didn't happen very often. I didn't get injuries very often, but I would have the next available player that was generally taking their spot. Let me let the wife in.
Yeah. Thankfully, I am done with Roberto Hernandez on July 20th.
Is that right?
Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know how they got great years from the minor players like Ryan Zarco
and you're not.
Oh, you got to manage the crap out of this team. Like, it's hella fun to watch, but when the pitching goes down, it goes down hard. Like, Carmona only went 4 innings today. Hey, Darlene. Oof.
4 innings.
Yeah, I mean,
20 years later, that would be a great game.
Well, he got 2 outs in the 5th, and then walked them after they gave up 2 singles.
Yeah.
And he already pitched to 20. He was the 3rd time through the lineup, so he was 24 batters by the 4th inning. I'm like, nope, you're done.
We got a Spanish to English translator right here. Yo, man, that thing is worth like $10,000. I gave $1 for it. And we know what house is. Casa, C-A-S-A. And we know what an apple. No, I don't know what an apple is. We never figure out what an apple is. Manzana apples. Yeah.
Yep.
And I saw a deer down behind Mom's house today. Yep. So, yep. She won a little money. All right. I thought she was mad at me. She wasn't mad at me.
Okay. Good. Happy life, happy life.
Huh? Happy life, happy wife. Win some money and be happy or life. Yep. Do we know what city in the U.S. is the most dangerous? Chicago, boys. Yeah, Chicago. It's Chicago. Now, outside of Philly, there's a place called Chester. Boys and girls, that's what Camden, over in Jersey, yeah. But down there, just below the airport, they got this place called Chester. Man, they have walk-bys. They don't even have drive-bys. They just walk by and shoot your ass. They don't give a shit. They don't get no rush. Hell yeah. Night, day, anytime. When you're driving through Chester, which I've driven through it a few times, you don't know where your brake pedal is because you don't give a shit if you stop. As long as you keep going, you want the wheels turning, St. Louis and Baltimore homicide rates of 55 plus. Yeah.
If you got HBO to make a show about catching drug dealers in the city of Baltimore, there had to be a reputation.
Yeah. Well, hell, Chicago has a website somewhere. And somebody was telling me about it, and I've seen it before, that actually keeps a count. How many damn people get killed a year? They click. I mean, this.
Well, of course, also you got the cities that have people killed by motor vehicle accidents, so they can post it on the little signboards. Saying this many people killed this year by traffic accidents. Yeah. Please pay attention or please buckle up.
And I'm sure some of them dumb son of a bitches laying in the road. What do you call them, protesters?
Yeah.
You see, that in Virginia we don't call them protesters. We call them road bumps, with speed bumps. That way, if you lay down in the road and you stack yourself high enough, we can run over your ass and take care of 3 or 4 at a time. We don't want to hear speed bumps. Shit. Go out here and lay down.
I thought it was funny over there in Tour de France. They was mentioning that it's illegal to glue yourself to the road. I didn't know you had to make a law that says that.
Dude,
that's how often they do it. That's crazy.
Yeah. They have got a law down here in one of the lakes up in one of the largest lakes that it's against the law to have a pirate ship flag and put water in it or something, make a water balloon out of the son of a bitch. That's a law, a state law now. I just heard about it today. I'm like, okay, of all the shit y'all doing in Richmond, y'all gonna come up with a water balloon law in the middle of a damn lake? Somebody's shitting me crazy, man. Lost. They got sweeped it. They lost 8-2 or 8-3 or something. Today in Charlotte, a woman was shot and killed at an ATM. Oh man. Tijuana, Mexico has the highest homicide on earth. Oh, I don't doubt that shit. I don't doubt that at all, man. Yeah. It's some crazy cities out there. Everybody I talk to says Chicago is a place you better watch the hell out. I mean, I went to Houston. Most of the Spanish-speaking people got along with me fine. I didn't have no problem with them. And I saw the areas, some of the rough areas and shit. But yeah, I'm sure. I bet Miami is a son of a bitch too to go to if you go in there rough areas. I bet it is, boys and girls, because shit, once you get down there below Miami, you ain't got too far to go where you can go right straight down to Cuba. A couple 100 miles or something by boat. Well, I know this Key West from Key West, Florida, the island down to Cuba, even 70 miles or 50 miles or some shit like that.
90 miles from Cuba to Miami.
To the mainland.
Yep. Cuba to the Key West is 90 miles.
All right. And then, and then see how far Key West is to Miami. It's farther than 90 miles. So it's closer to Cuba than it is to Miami. Key West, that's what Darlene just told me. She's been to Key West before.
Yeah.
Brazil's the most gun-related deaths. Brazil.
Yeah. So that Mets-Braves series that just occurred, much ado about nothing. One team won 2 out of 3, so not a big deal.
Right.
DeGrom,
have they mentioned DeGrom? Have they even mentioned when DeGrom is coming back? I know it's after the All-Star break. It's all I've heard now.
And you thought that the Phillies having a couple players not being able to make the trip to Toronto is bad.
Yeah.
The Royals are going up there. They're not going to have 10 players.
That's crazy.
Is that slight advantage for Toronto? Did we think? I mean, come
on. It's going to be at least in the minus 180s, 190 for the odds for Toronto to win.
It would be that way even if they had a full slate of players. They would probably be at 130 or 140 anyway.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. But still, that's a lot of extra juice you got to put on to try to win some money. Like you're better off trying to parlay. You're better off trying to do like a.
I wonder how many of them relief pitchers. I wonder how many of them relief pitchers out of the 10. If it's 4 or 5 of them, can you imagine? Oh my Lord! Yeah, that shit's crazy. Mississippi, highest gun death rate in the USA.
All right, actually, they've got some players that are gonna miss, and this might actually hurt Andrew Benintendi's trade value. So it's Benintendi, Whit Merrifield, Hunter Dozier, Michael Taylor, Brady Singer, who's a pitcher, Brad Keller, who's a pitcher. They got 2 Isbell's an outfielder. They got 1 Dylan Coleman, he's a reliever, and then a catcher, Cam Gallagher.
So, damn, they got mostly position players all over the field, 6 or 7 position players. Jeez. I see starting lineup there, boys and girls. Man, oh, man.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be how many games? They got to play 4.
Let me see
they may be off tomorrow. Toronto may be off tomorrow.
Right. Let me see here.
3 or 4. Yeah. Being they playing tonight, I bet they play tomorrow. I bet they play tomorrow. I don't know. Like I say, I do know Phillies are heading down to play Miami tomorrow, and they're going to play 4, and that's going to end the first half for them. Has anybody got a list of all of the home run derby players?
Yeah, they play tomorrow, Rob.
Who
Toronto tomorrow.
Toronto does, yeah.
KC and Toronto, yeah.
Toronto, yeah.
Yeah, they get that's a 4-game series to end the first half, or quote unquote first half.
Right.
Let's see here.
Let's see who the home run derby guys are.
Alonso, I think, is going to do it.
I was wondering if one from Phillies was going to do it. I heard he probably wasn't going to do it, but
Julio Rodriguez is going to do it. Schwarber is going to do it.
Schwarber is going to do it. Okay.
I doubt if Judge does it.
Let's see here.
Oh, is he?
No, Judge is not going to do it. He runs away with it. Runs away from it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Juan Soto will do it. Yeah. Acuna is going to do it. Pujols is going to do it. So they're probably looking at like maybe 2 or 3 more, maybe.
Yeah. Expert predictions for the British Open here. Now, I've already told you who I think's going to win. I think Cam Smith wins it. All right. Let's see what these Kyle Porter, senior golf writer. So he says Jordan Spieth wins. You know what? I'm gonna write this shit down. These mighty golf writers. Kyle Porter says Jordan Spieth.
Yeah.
We're gonna see. His sleeper is Seamus Power. All right. And top 10 lock is Rory McIlroy. I don't care about that. All I want to know is who you think's going to win. Star, who definitely won't win, Bryson DeChambeau. I agree there.
Yeah, that's an easy one there.
He picks Tiger Woods to be in contention. I also picked that too. All right. Patrick McDonald. Patrick McDonald picks Dustin Johnson to win it.
That'd be awesome.
Somebody from Aaliyah Tour. Boy, oh boy, he really is going to make good with Commissioner Monahan on that pick. Boy, oh boy. Sleeper Max Homa. His top 10 lock is Rory McIlroy. Star, who definitely will not win this week, he says it's Colin Morikawa. Colin Montgomery definitely won't win either, but Colin Morikawa. He says his Tiger Woods prediction, a backdoor top 20. So he says he's even going to finish in top 20 after Sunday. I don't see it happening. Chip Patterson. Man. Never guess who he picked to win. Cameron Smith. Same one I picked. His sleeper, Robert McIntyre. I think it's a kid from over in England. And his top 10 lock, Rory McIlroy. Star, who definitely won't win, Patrick Cantlay, he says. And his surprise prediction is the Open, the 150th Open, will be a playoff winner. Tiger Woods prediction: early Sunday tee time with coffee golf thrills. So
that makes a lot of sense. He's not going to be in any of the last.
He won't be in the hunt. No. Jacob Hallex from the first cut. It's only a couple more. Picks Cameron Smith to win. And I tell you, and I swear I did not see this before I made my pick of Cam Smith. Sleeper Seamus Power, whoever the hell Seamus Power. Good night, Matt. Have a good one. Michelle here. Top 10 lot, Max Homa, he says. Star, who definitely will not win, Patrick Cantlay. And surprise prediction, Bryson DeChambeau will contend for a win. And his Tiger Woods prediction, he will have an emotional walk down the 18th. Will that be Friday or will that be Sunday, though? He didn't say that yet. Hell, he may not make it no further than that. So those four guys picked. Two of them picked the same guy I picked. I like Cam Smith this week. I really do. I think Cam Smith wins it, but we'll see what happens. It could be good. Obviously, I think Xander Schauffele, he's kind of my lock for the top 10, even though I didn't pick him to win. And then the number one in the world, Scheffler, Scotty Scheffler. Don't be surprised at all if he goes at him, throws 14, 15, 16 under on the boys. He can do it.
All right, Rob, I'm going to get going too.
You go ahead up, Tim? All right, man.
Yeah, have a good one,
Have a good evening. Have a good one. We
going to do any inside the golf this week?
Inside the Cup? I wish we could. I just think heard that. Do you have it?
No, I don't. I've been asking you. You got to tell me what year you got so I can get the same year.
That's right. I got to get my golfers out.
That way, like I say, instead of
19 or 20,
having a different year.
21, I want to say one of the years didn't come out with it. It was a year of the COVID and shit, I think. It's a normal night when you have to Google translate Rob just to understand what the hell he is saying. How Brother Dwayne can carry a conversation with him is amazing. Dwayne knows 7 languages, bro. And Rob is one of them. So
down at the prison, you got to know Ebonics.
Ebonics and Southern slang. Southern slang, that's me, bro. Southern slang, And Amish Elvis is from up there in the middle of Indiana somewhere. And hello, how are you doing today? We don't have time for that shit. Hunter. Somebody just came in?
Leaving. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you, bro. Yep. Sean 1113. Good evening. Don't count out Tommy Fleetwood for the Open. He could win. He could. He just his putting lately has not been good. How good is Inside the Cup? Robert Bryant said it's really good. It's a great game. To me, the best golf game out there. You got to go back.
Now, do you get Inside the Pitch?
I don't have inside pitch golf.
I know a lot of people
inside
like that.
Pitch baseball. Inside the Cup, Robert, go back, find some of my older videos with me and Alan Shaw last summer.
They're good videos.
Yeah, they are good. Ryder Cup. It says Ryder Cup on it. Me and Alan were doing it. And we do the best we can at showing you guys exactly what the makeup of the game is. It is an awesome game. It really is a lot of fun. It's some dice rolls involved, but each golfer has his own traits. Some are better putters than others, and it really plays out that way. We play I got an easy course that we made up. No, we didn't make it up, but it was one that I go play myself. An easy course, and the professionals really, really can score on it. But then we've got Pebble Beach, we've got Augusta, we've got Bethpage Black. It's some mean golf courses out there.
You got them all, don't you?
Yeah, 6 or 7 of them, and it's a real good game, Robert.
I just wish he had some old golfers.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have many, period. Really. He only has about, 5 or 6 sets?
Seasons. Yeah. I think now you can get women, too, if you want to. I think.
But what he does Inside Cup. He does it inside the crease, inside pitch.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got 4 or 5 games he's trying to do seasons for. I guess it gets shuffled to the back, the golf game.
Yeah. So I will find that out for you, and I'll send you the update on that, and what have you got going on?
Got to try that inside the crease. I think I would like that.
Yeah,
you never tried that, have you?
I have not. I've heard that it's kind of hard to kind of pick up on right at first. It kind of takes a little while, but yeah. I don't know. Tampa kid, Pete Alonso. I didn't realize he was from Tampa. Did you know that?
No.
That's what Matt said. I'm sure he knows. Matt knows his stuff. Matt knows his shit pretty well. He knows his stuff. Good dude, too. He's been with the channel for a long time. I have most of the inside games, says Robert. And, you know what? While we're here.
I like that inside the pitch, Robert.
While we're here, let's get some of you guys, and let's get some pins for you for our map. Hold on. Let's do it for Dwayne, too.
Have you played a full season with that inside the pitch, Robert? I was wondering how the stats came out. Gotcha.
So, we know Dwayne's on the East Coast. First off, Dwayne has to pick a color. Yellow, white, green, blue, or red.
We'll go with blue.
He's going to go with blue. All right. All right, blue. We got a blue right here. All right. Hang in there, Robert. You're going to be next, my friend. So, we got to just know roughly where you live. All right. So, number 20 on the list. is Dwayne Martz. He is blue. And Western Maryland? Western.
Yeah, Maryland. Right near the Potomac River. It'd be the east side of the Potomac River.
All right. Let's see here.
Up near PA.
All righty. So I guess you're somewhere like maybe like right. I'm gonna just put it
just
here.
East of the Potomac River. No, east of the Potomac River.
All right.
Yep. Be right on the other side of that line there. Yep. Right near PA.
Right there.
Pretty close. Yep. Yep.
Let's see. Is that pretty good?
That's pretty close.
All right.
Yep.
So that's going to be my man Dwayne. Now Robert Bryant, where are you at, my friend? Where are you located? First off, we find a location of where Robert is, and then we'll ask him what color he wants. Or he can give us a color, either one. Man, check out how far out west here. I mean, it's just like barren.
It is.
Yeah. The hell is it?
You need to get a European map too.
I have one. I have one in there too.
You got one for Alan and them?
Oh yeah. Shelby, cool. North Carolina for Robert Bryant. Now Robert's got to give us a color he wants. He may be a Tar Heel, so or
you know where that's at, Rob? I don't.
I know roughly where Shelby, North Carolina is.
What's it close to?
I want to say Shelby is southeast of Greensboro. I think it's going back kind of toward the coast or whatever. What color does Robert want? Let's see what color he wants first. We'll do that, and then we'll work on trying to find out. And let's see what color. White, green, blue, red, yellow. Red, yellow, green, blue, white, and yellow. Just west of Charlotte. Cool. Okay, so back toward the mountains. All right.
Yeah.
He wants an orange. You know what? There's an orange one. There's an orange one. There's an orange one. There's an orange one. There's good. There we go. Anybody else that's in here, if we've got a name, that sadly numbers, we can't run with you because we don't know exactly your name and all. So let's see. Just west of Charlotte. Oh, he wanted yellow. Oh, he don't want orange. He wants yellow. Oh, okay. Let's change it. I saw the orange up at first. He wants to change to yellow. Let's do it. There's another orange one down there down in North Carolina. So, all right. First off, let me erase how to join this Zoom call. I'll have to have your email address, and then you join the call. It's actually not a Zoom call. I got your email address. You'll leave YouTube, and you'll just come in right straight through your email. And do you ever have a problem with it, Dwayne, when you're on somebody else's channel?
Sometimes I got lag.
All right. Let's see.
That's too far west, ain't it?
Might be. Let's see.
Yeah. It should be over there near that blue one, shouldn't it?
Way over here?
If I remember right.
Well, let's see. What, way over here?
Yeah, about there.
Nah, it ain't that far. Nah, it's farther over this. Nah, it's Let's see.
It's almost straight down from where I'm at. It's right down 81.
No, not Charlotte. Charlotte ain't down 81. No,
then
brother.
We take 77.
Yeah,
it's not that far.
Yeah, but then once you take 77, it goes straight south. 81's going south and west.
Yeah, it's not that far west, buddy. Yeah, but we don't go that far. It's pretty close to that blue one. I'm telling you.
Charlotte's west. Charlotte's a little west of. Let's. Hold on. First off, let's see what Robert says. Yeah, it ain't that far over. I see what you're saying, but it ain't as far as the other thing. It ain't toward the coast.
No, but I'm saying,
yeah.
No, it's not east of that, but it's close to that blue one.
Yeah. Plus, he said he was west of Charlotte.
West of it, yeah.
So we got to see.
Yeah.
All right. Charlotte's belong here somewhere, like right down there, kind of where the little thing is, right here, somewhere like that. Yeah. Because 85, you go right up to Raleigh and Durham and go right up into Richmond that way.
Yep.
So let's see where let's see. I take 85 to get to Charlotte, says demos. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Robert, let's see. This yellow one's yours. Which way you want to go, bruh? Which way you want to go from there? That's over there close to Gaston County, over in that area. Gaston, North Carolina. Gastonia, North Carolina. I don't know if he's that far over or not. If numbers gives us, what's up, demos? Hey, he said that is good. Okay. All right.
Yep.
So we will put South Central, North Carolina. I've got one for demos. Demos is right here. He's right outside of Richmond, just a little way south of Richmond. Yep. Yeah. So
is that Chris Stratton in Delaware?
Chris Stratton, Delaware is right.
Yeah, I figured out.
Yeah, I met Demos. I got a video where I met Demos. We went to a store and we met up with him. Yeah. So we've met a good amount of people. Danny and Gray, right here. I've met him. Keith White.
You got Keith Avalon out there in Colorado?
I don't have Keith out in Colorado. I need to get him, I guess, there, Denver. I need to get him too. Orioles up 7-1 in the 8th. They're looking good.
Yeah, I thought they'd lose tonight.
Yeah.
I didn't think they'd win 10 in a row.
That's Tribe. Let's see. Matt Sharver, Bobby Cavallano, and Harris Jessup. Glenn Bonesteel. He's Augusta. That's right on the line of that's almost almost looks like it's in South Carolina there, but it's
it did from the angle.
Yeah. Mike, Sports Time Machine,
Anthony,
Bleacher Bums Gaming. Yep. Michael Peterson. He's this one, I think. I don't know who, it might be him right there. So I got. How about IDJ in Tampa? No one else does a rant like IDJ. Yeah, IDJ. He's got to. We got to put him right down, like right here. I got to get him to come on one night. Sean D. I mean, I put mine as a big white one right there. And then Sean D's yellow one is right beside of me. He's really close to where I'm at.
Have you met him?
Sean? Yeah, I've met Sean before.
Yep.
I have. Yep. So we've met, let's see, how many people have we met? We've met Demos, John Wise, Harris, let's see, Keith, Danny and Gray, P-Jet. I was thinking 6 or 7. Let's see. Baseball Demos, Sean D, Danny and Gray, Harris, P-Jet, Keith, John Wise. So that's 7 right there we met. Yeah, and I've got to eat food with John, Harris. Harris, not so much Harris. I was just pretty much sitting around while he was eating and then hit the road. Keith for a few days. So
right,
yeah. And then Demos, he met me. He was working out of his house at the time, he was at home.
Uh-huh.
And I called him. I said, "Look, we right here close to your house." He said, "Okay, drive. I'll drive down and come see you." Cool. We talked. It was hot as hell, man. We met, and probably 15 minutes, something like that. We sat there and talked for a little while, like at a picnic table at a store, and we sat there and talked for a little bit. But yeah, it'd be a pleasure if we could. John Daly the second comes back. We could have gotten a hot dog at the gas station. Yeah, we could have. We sure could have. We didn't need them that day because that morning we were heading to Williamsburg, me and my wife. And like I say, he's only like an hour away from Williamsburg. And we got some of these little chicken minis at Chick-fil-A. We had like $20 worth of those damn things. So we knew some bitches going down the road. So by the time we got there, we probably were like, we don't want nothing. We don't want to fall asleep. We just want to get where we going. Because if I eat too much, you get sleepy driving.
No, I don't. I can't sleep even if I'm in the passenger seat.
Really?
I can't get comfortable. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I can't even get comfortable on a bus. We went down to Rockingham, and this is back in the late 80s, early 90s. I fell asleep for about 5 minutes, woke up and thought we was in Roanoke, Virginia. You know how long it takes you to get to Roanoke. I'm like, man, I've been sleeping for a while, and hell, I was only like 5 minutes out of freaking Rockingham. I fell asleep again, thought the same thing, again was only 5 or 10 minutes further than what we was. I'm like, this is going to be the longest freaking trip. I stayed awake. Yeah, every bump wakes me up.
Oh, yeah. You're not that much taller than me. Remember, the ground was slanted. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I had him kind of up on a curb.
Yeah.
And I was on a down part. I said, "Look here, Demos is this much taller than me." Then all of a sudden he said, "Rob, you need to get on the ground with me." It was 6 8 inches. It was a good bit of difference anyway. Hadn't met anybody yet in the channel that's taller than me, or probably weighs as much as me either. But Brett Hitman Hills, what's going on? New to the channel, awesome, cool. Do subscribe. You're a subscriber and you come in for a while, we'll put you on our map. I am from the Detroit area. City. Oh, okay. Very cool. Another dangerous city too. We were talking about dangerous cities earlier.
Yeah.
Quite dangerous. Never been there, but I've heard enough about it. Maybe Brett will back up our from what we said. Brett, how dangerous is Detroit on a scale from 1 to 10? How dangerous is Detroit in its worst area? What do they call it? 8 Mile or whatever they call it, something shit like that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And Demos is exactly right. Richmond has become dangerous. You get on Hull Street. Oh my God! You get on Hull Street, you're risking life and limb, brother. Hull Street. Look, I'll tell you a story from 1992. So we're talking 30 years ago. So let's see, 92. How old was I then? I was 25 years old. So I'm 25, and I got my brother with me. He's like 16 to 17. I got my cousin with me. He's like 17 or 18, and I got one of my friends with me. He's like 26. We go down to the Def Leppard concert down at Richmond Coliseum, and we go watch them play. And we get out of there maybe 5 or 10 minutes to 12. And I said, to hell with it. Let's go hit Hull Street. We get in about the 5th or 6th light into the city. There's 2 guys out there in the middle of the damn street. If I'm lying, I'm dying, bro. like sticks, like tobacco sticks, swinging them son of a bitches at each other. They're trying to half kill each other. Then they start coming toward our car, and the light's still red. And I said, guess what? I'm running it. My brother says, what if a cop stops you? I said, hell, that's even better. Damn, I feel and so I hammer the gas. I start going, bro. I mean, we start seeing all kind of crap going on the side of the streets. I said, guess what, boys? You look to the left, I'll look to the right. I'll look to the left, you guys look to the right. Let me know if a car's coming. And they said, why? I said, because to me, everyone on is green if it ain't a damn soul coming. I just booked out through that town.
Well, how bad was it? I went up to Philly. Was down there where the penitentiary is, the Eastern Penitentiary. How bad's that area? There's a lot of cops. I went up there for the haunted house.
The Eastern Penitentiary up there at Philly. How bad's that area up in that area? Is that North Philly?
I know it's near the zoo. We parked at the zoo. And
it's close. It's close to the zoo. He said, "Okay."
Yeah. Because we parked at the zoo and they picked us up there.
That ain't the worst. That ain't the worst area in the world. You go up
like
a little
say it was 11 o'clock at night when we was up there.
Yeah, that part right off the Schuylkill Expressway and all that. That ain't too terrible up there. That ain't terrible. You go a little farther up, kind of like north part of Philly, or whatever. You get up to like Chinatown and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's and West Philly. That's where what Temple? I think that's where Temple is or something. Temple. Yeah. You don't want to be that night either. And then Northeast.
Like I say, it wasn't bad when we was up there because they had cops galore with that haunted house.
Darlene lived in Southwest Philly. And brother, you don't ride down there in the daytime. Hell no. Shit no, man. She had me go through that like 06. 07.
You lived up there for 12 years, you Southern boy. You made all right.
I drove through that once or twice. And after I found out what it was like, I said, this won't happen no damn more. What happened?
Them old Yankees will kill you.
She said, let me take you to my old neighborhood. And boy, oh boy, we went to the old neighborhood. All right, man, I'm telling you, it was run down. She said, it wasn't nothing like this when I lived here. And I said, okay, can I ask one thing? She said, what? How the hell are we going to escape here right now? I said, show me the out button, as you say. So she got us out of there pretty quick. But that's a lot of cities, man. It's a lot of inner cities and shit's becoming that way. It's just, and you got to wonder, after they run it down to a point where nobody can, even habitate there again.
Right.
Is it ever going to be a cycle to where they clean it up and be like, okay, now, it's nothing like it was because everybody else done got run out of town. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's crazy.
Baltimore, you know that. You go down to the Inner Harbor, it's real nice. You go 2 or 3 blocks and you're in Hell's Kitchen, man, type thing.
Yeah,
it's bad. It's only a few blocks away.
Yeah. You go up above where the stadiums are at.
My daughter lived there for 6 months.
You go up East 33rd. Just keep working your way to where the old ballpark was.
The Memorial, yeah.
Yeah, shit, no. Yeah. And
my daughter lived down there for 6 months. Said how good of a neighborhood it was. Doctors and lawyers. I'm like, babe, you don't understand. Hagerstown, you got to travel to find the bad area. You walk in Baltimore, and literally, she was lucky. She lived down there for 6 months, and they had like about 4 months, they didn't have a single murder. It was amazing when she first moved down. But the first murder while she was down there, she's walking the dog and says, hey, Dad, I just passed that barber shop where that guy got killed. And like I say, it was 2 blocks from her house. I said, that's what I was been telling you when you moved there.
Right. See,
2 blocks ain't a big area.
I never lived in Philly proper. I never lived in the city.
Oh, okay.
We were always in the burbs.
Suburb, yeah.
What place is haunted? She said Eastern State Penitentiary is actually haunted.
See, we didn't get to stick around. I did the haunted house. I had to go to work the next day. I was up for 30-some hours.
Really?
It was nice. But I'll tell you the truth. I was surprised how big the cells are in there compared to ours. Cells are huge because they don't have no toilet or nothing in those cells. So that gives you more room. They just had a bucket back in those days.
Oh.
Yeah.
No
but
shit.
like I say, and only one person was in those cells. He was pretty decent size.
Now that there's 2 in each one where you're at?
Most of the cells. We have like an upper landing. You only have a little catwalk. Fire marshal wise, you can't have 2 people in them because if you had to get them out, there wouldn't be enough room for them to.
Now, would most of them rather have somebody in there with them, or most of them rather be by themselves? You think?
By themselves.
Would they?
The building I work in has they have keys to their own door. They can get in and out anytime they want, and they got no toilet in there, and they got to share a toilet with 90 some other guys. I wouldn't like that a bit.
No.
Bad enough sharing a toilet with one other guy.
Yeah.
But they like it because they can come in and out of the cell when they want.
Baseball Demo says, I work on Jefferson Davis Highway, and it's creepy in the daylight. English is a second language there. Hell yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's there's a lot of places like that, man. But when I lived in we lived outside of Philly. The first place we lived was Havertown. That was real close to Villanova. I mean, we could walk. I could walk to Villanova, and what was that golf course right there that they played the Open at? What was the name of it? Shit, I want to say the 2013 or either it was the 2010 Open. It had to be the 2010 U.S. Open. Let's see, 2010 U.S. Open golf. No, it couldn't have been 2010 then. 2009 U.S. Open. No, that's Beth Page. 2011 U.S. Open. 2013 U.S. Open.
Got Walnut Lanes,
Marion Golf Course, Marion in Ardmore. Yeah, Marion. And that's where what's his name won? Either +1 or -1.
Is that right?
What was the kid's name? I just gave it to earlier. I said something about he might could do something this weekend, but I don't think he will. Justin Rose. I said, he could win.
Yeah.
If you want to put a little money on him, do it. But I don't think he'll win. But Justin Rose, he's the one that won the Open up there. And it was muddy. It rained all the time. Yeah. We were living in our second location down in Norwood. And then we moved back toward Lancaster. Got the LOA.
Went to Amish country, huh?
We were heading that way. We were out in the country a whole hell of a lot more than we were in the first 2 places.
Yeah.
If we weren't renting, I wouldn't give a shit as long as if my parents were cool and fine. I wouldn't give a shit about staying up there. We loved the people. Yeah, man. The people up there were cool as shit. Taxes are high as hell in those counties up there.
Got that school tax, property tax, all that. Yeah.
It's all kind of hell down here.
Now, guys up here, they move up there because they don't have taxes on your pension.
You got a waste management tax down here. Yeah. And you got to take your own trash off. You actually got to load it up, take it to a dumpster, and put it in the dumpster.
Oh, really?
They don't, damn straight. And you got to pay to do it. That's nice of them.
Yeah, it is.
We're gonna put a dumpster down here. You're gonna load it up in your vehicle. You're gonna bring it down there to the dumpster. You're gonna put it in there. No loose shit. Everything's supposed to be in bags.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna pay a toll at the end of the year. Damn right. Plus $600 a year. Hell yeah.
600.
Something like that. Damn Jesus. Right. Hell
Man,
yeah.
Here you get a freaking sticker to go to the dome for about $200. I mean, you're using your gas, but still.
Now, if they find out, let's say I go to a different county, and let's say somebody's like, would you clean up my barn for me? Yeah, for $500. You pay me $500, I'll clean your barn out. And I load, so they're telling me anything that you don't take, we want you to throw away. you put a lot of stuff in the back of a truck. If you take that in your vehicle to their dumpster, they can ticket you, and that's $100 fine right on the spot. in a different county. But if I bring that shit all the way back to my county, I can throw it away, and it ain't no problem. So my daughter lives in Floyd, Virginia. That's down in the mountains. Yeah, that's down there. Hey, I tell you where that's close to. It's a little ways from it, but it ain't too far from where the Wood Brothers. It's a ways from Floyd,
Stewart, Virginia.
Yeah, it's maybe an hour and something away. It has
I
to
need
take
to go
her
down
trash
there to their museum.
Yeah, Robert.
Have you ever been there?
Where's that?
To their museum.
I have not. Have you ever been there?
No, my buddy did, and when he was down there, and Glenn and Leonard was both there, and he got pictures taken of them. Cool as shit.
Demo says there was a jabroni WWE wrestler named Dumpster Drazi. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's a little Floyd's a little closer to Roanoke. Yeah. But I think you got to get on 81 still to get down there to it. But yeah. But the other
way, not that far. I think it's about 3 hours away. Stewart is
from you.
I think. I googled it one time.
It's a couple for me. Yeah. It's a couple for me where I'm at because it's no easy way to get there. I mean, I can get to Martinsville in an hour. So maybe Stewart maybe an hour and a half away. But so Robert is he probably knows the area pretty well up and around Roanoke.
Yeah.
And I like to go up that way once in a while.
Have you ever been to any of the Hall of Fames? Only when I was a Tunis NASCAR.
No, I ain't been there. Football, baseball, basketball. I've rode by.
Yeah, I've never been to any of them.
Never been to Cooperstown, but I've rode by the one at Canton. I've rode by the one in Massachusetts.
My daughter went to Canton. She was working for a restaurant, and they did training up there. Bro. She took pictures and all for me.
That's a small place.
Yeah, it's hardly any parking, she said.
My high school was 10 times bigger than that damn place was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's little, man. It's not big at all. Duke Dreezy or something. Yeah, Duke the Dumpster Dreezy. Yeah. I've been to Cooperstown, says Robert Bryant. Yeah, very cool.
They're both about the same distance from me. If I go up to New York to go to Cooperstown or go out to Ohio.
Yeah, go out to the Turnpike.
About the same. I think they're both about 8 hours away.
Yeah, and then Basketball Hall of Fame, you could probably get there in 8. You could probably get there in 8 up there. Massachusetts, Connecticut, I think. Yeah, I've driven by that. That's right there, 85 or whatever. We went to Maine, and you see the side of it. It says National Hall of Fame. So, yeah, that's very cool.
I like the NASCAR Hall of Fame, but it's geared for younger people. I'd rather see more exhibits, and they got more hands-on electronics. Things to do. I'd rather see more exhibits.
Yeah.
More of a
Have you ever been to Childress's shop?
No, we never went up to welcome when we was down there.
You should do that before he sells his team, because I'll tell you what, he's still got
Rick's shop. Went to
I've been there.
Up to
Gibbs' shop. Did you ever go to Gibbs' shop?
Can't get into Formula One. They got that locked up. That's top secret. You might tell somebody something.
Gibbs shops down there just below down 77 from what's Race City, USA? What's it called?
Concord.
No, the place where they got most of the shops up that way.
Charlotte.
A lot of them,
Most of them's in Charlotte area.
Well, some of them's right there in that city. They call it right there next to the lake, whatever they call it.
State.
Not Statesville. What the hell's the name of it? Shit. What's that city, Darlene? Where we went down and seen the race shops down there. Bunch of shops down there, and they call it Race City, USA.
Robert said Mooresville.
Mooresville, yeah, Mooresville, North Carolina. That's it. It's right there on 150 and all that shit. So you can go to DEI straight from there. And when I used to go there, that's where Roush was there. Yep. Roush Iring is still there. up in that area. I know what's his name, 28 and 88. They moved down to They moved into Charlotte. They're in Charlotte now. But Ricky Rudd owned his own number 10 car.
I remember that, the Tide car.
Yeah, Tide car. You can go see that one when you want to.
There outside of the dirt
Rusty
track
Wallace.
where Allen's shop used to be. Now that's Spires.
What's up, Alex? Yeah, we're still up just for a couple more minutes. We're gonna head to bed. We know we're old. We know when it's time to go to bed. we don't have to look at clocks. When you get older, you'll see that, Alex. As you get older, you don't have to look at the clock to know it's time to go to bed. My dad goes to bed at 6:30 some evenings. No shit, 6:30.
I'd be awake at freaking 10 o'clock.
I'd be awake by 9:30, and I'd be like, okay. Yeah,
you go outside. All good.
You go outside and look outside and be like, "Damn, the sun's coming up in a few minutes."
Yeah, right.
No, sun's going down in a few minutes. Pops will be like, "Oh shit!" But he can. How many more hours till the British Open starts? 1:35.
5 hours.
1:35 on what do you call it? So
Peacock.
2.5 Peacock, and then 4:35 on USA.
Yep.
USA Network's going to cover a bunch of it. And then over the weekend, I think NBC's covering it like always.
Correct. Yep.
NBC will cover it.
Yep.
And I don't know if Golf Channel's going to cover any of it.
None that I know of. It's Peacock or USA.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And I want to say that you can get some special coverage on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Like if you just go BritishOpen.com, free. Doesn't cost anything. So
might be a feed from over there.
But it don't matter anyway. If you want to see Tiger Woods play, he tees off 9:35 Eastern time in the morning. 2:35? Yeah. Let's see, 10, 11, 12. 2:35. Yeah. I think it's 9:35 or 10:35. And I think it's 9:35.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know what? No, it's 9:55. And the last one's teeing off is 11 something Eastern time. So can you imagine if you're teeing off 10 hours after somebody else? That's nuts. That's different crazy.
World. Could be completely different conditions.
Yeah. And it's supposed to rain Friday morning. Friday morning is supposed to rain. Now, it's saying 8 and 9 a.m. Now, I don't know whether that's local time or whether that's Eastern time.
Right.
But if it's local time for them, it's going to affect somebody like Tiger Woods. It's supposed to get kind of warm over there, and it's supposed to get breezy. It's supposed to be. Are the Live Tour guys excluded? No, they get to play. They get to play. Yeah. Have you seen the supermoon? I have not. I've heard about it. So, do I think a Live golfer wins? All I can say, I'll say this. This is the best way to say it. For the good of the game, I hope one of them do.
I do too. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I would like to see it because I think maybe I believe they can get Monahan's ass out of here pretty quick.
My whole thing is
now. They got a lawsuit against them. PGA Tour does for that possible money laundering for holding that $140 million up for ransom. Yeah, they didn't got trouble for it. They got in trouble for that shit. So
my whole thing is the more you make them out to be the great villain, the more publicity you're giving them. I just said, come on over.
Yeah. Right. Live Tour
as long as you make the obligations to play.
Yeah. Live Tour is not saying one bad thing about the tour.
No.
And the Live Tour, they're just like, yeah, if you get up, some of them even do this. If you get up at 8 o'clock in the morning and go to live.com, your guys are nuts.
Right.
Guess what? We might not have even known to go to live.com.
Exactly.
If you wouldn't have said shit about it, you dumb asses.
Yep.
See, people don't realize that if you say, the more you talk about them, the better they're going to be.
Yep.
And the fact is, people can say what they want to. The Saudi Arabians are not stupid. They're not totally idiotic. They're throwing a lot of money at these guys. But don't tell me for a second that they're not, it's somewhere along the way, they're going to have 20 events, 25 events, and they're going to have it where, okay, we expect you to play at least 14. We expect you to play at least 14. We expect you to play at least 14. We spread them out, and okay, at the end of the year, whoever plays the best will have your best 48 up there. and be like, okay, now we got the $20 million purse or some bullshit for one tournament for 54 holes. It's not going to be a big playoff system. It's just going to be one event.
If I was the PGA, I'd just tell you, you can go over there and play. And you're eligible to play over here as long as you meet our requirements. We're not changing the requirements and going to give you exemptions. But if you meet the requirements, you can still play here.
Exactly. And I'll tell you what, you don't have to match their money. You don't have to play money game. Right now, they're trying to match them in money-wise, and they're not going to win that one. They're not winning that one. They saying that with the 33 Saudis that are holding up, that are supporting the Live Tour, we're worth like $18 billion between them. $18 billion. All right. Yeah. You're not gonna find an NFL owner that can stand up to that shit.
Right.
It's like 4 of them was billionaires. 4 of them are billionaires. They're not holding up to that, and they're saying that there's more of them getting involved in it. And Greg Norman, they banned him.
I know, stupidity.
They banned him from going.
I'd be there. I'd be showing up and making a scene. They'd have to kick me out of there.
Yeah. Go up there and pay you $25, $50, whatever. Go watch the shit.
Exactly.
Be like, yep.
Yeah. Like nobody's going to talk to you. You get more publicity, right?
Well, what would you do? What could you do if he decided to go caddy for one of them? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine
right.
if he goes caddy for Mickelson? Can you imagine that bullshit?
Yeah.
Oh boy, obviously but the fact is, the man's 60-some years old. He ain't getting out there toting a bag 18 holes. Right. He ain't doing that shit. But now he's gonna be quiet. He will be quiet. He won't do anything wrong against the rules or nothing. And if he gets on Fox News or one of those places that says, "Look, Greg, how do you feel about it?" Well, they're just being nuts. He'll say something like that and end it right there. But that's what he'll say, that they're being crazy for doing this. But they have that right, and he'll hold it at that. But see, that's the thing. Right now, the one thing that would get the Live Tour to be maybe more accepted, can you imagine the one person that's been out there talking bad, it's been McIlroy. Rory, how about $300 million to come to the Live Tour? Then he ends up crossing over. Yeah. Right. Can you imagine that? Yeah. Can you imagine? And then you go back and play all the videos of him saying all that bad shit about him. Then says something about, look, he who laughs the best, and then smile and then just hit the off button, and that's the end of it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Anybody that thinks that all of these guys are off limits is nuts. Tiger Woods is worth $1 billion. They're not going to pay him $1 billion to come over there, especially in his shape right now. Right. Well, that's the thing. Tiger Woods is not able to carry a tour no more. It used to be if Tiger Woods was in a tournament,
right?
It was money. It was money, and I'm sure the British Open is glad he's in it. And you damn well better believe they'll show every shot that Tiger Woods shoots this weekend. What I'm interested in is this. Let's say Dustin Johnson gets close to the lead, or Phil Mickelson gets close to the lead. How many shots are we going to actually see them shoot? How many? Because Royal and Ancient really is not getting along with Live Tour real good either. So how many shots are they going to actually want to show? And then you can better believe.
Well, it'd be great if one of them got paired up with Roy.
Oh, yeah. Or if after the first day, 3 or 4 of them had to co-lead. You got Brooks Koepka, and you got DJ, and you got Mickelson. And then they all get paired up on Saturday together in the final group. Wouldn't that be some shit?
Yeah.
You could not show them. You better believe, that's when you better believe Jay Monahan, if he's on his site, he's going to go in the clubhouse, go drink him a Beam and Coke, and probably go smoke him a couple of joints, and go downstairs and be like,
darn.
Yeah. He's going to be like, my life is, ruined because all these guys are in Live Tour because they can't play with our guys. Well, it's just now to say that shit, because if they do go out there and play with your guys, then it's like, okay, now what the hell do I do? What can I say that changes it? Because notice, LIV did not set up any events to coincide with these majors. They didn't try to go up against them. They ain't trying to push them out the way. They're not.
They knew the players wanted to play in them.
And that's the thing. They want the players to play in them too.
Right.
They don't have any problems. They got to make it where they start getting world ranking points. And it may have to go to where they go from 54 holes to 72 holes. If that's the case, I'm hearing, what are they going to do? They're not going to play on Sunday. They're going to play on Wednesday.
Really?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday finish. And then that way they still got their half the weekend, when they finish playing. Even if they're here on the East Coast, going back west, they still got all day Sunday to kind of relax and kick back and stuff. Can go watch the NFL. That's another thing. A lot of the players now are unable to watch the Super Bowls and stuff like that when they go on a tour event, because it's it'll be an hour into the game before they finish playing that one at the Waste Management or whatever out there in Scottsdale or whatever. Yep. And that's, make it to where each guy can be like, okay, I like NBA Finals. All right, NBA Finals, they're going to be at 9 p.m. East Coast time. We'll be done by 5 p.m. East Coast time if we go out west and play because,
Right.
Well, actually, if you play out east, you can be done quicker because out west, it'll take you longer. So I don't know, stuff like that. They seem to have other fish to fry rather than want to fight with everybody. I'm talking about the LIV Tour. It's like, okay, we'd like to get some golfers. And they've gotten some from the World Tour. They got some from the European Tour. And they got some from PGA. And they got some kids that came straight out of college that were just, okay, some of them hadn't even got their PGA Tour card yet. But they saw the talent in them, and they was like, you know what? We'll take a chance on you, and you. Come on. And, what do we get? Well, what if we give you $5 million signing bonus? Well, normally, if you're 22 years old and you're going to college, and you're just getting out of college, what's the main thing you want in life? You want a good job that pays. And if somebody's got $5 million, they're going to hand you across the table. And you sign a piece of paper and says, okay, you got to play 8 golf events. And guess what? If you come in dead last, you go get $1/8 of them. I mean, $1/8 of $1 million, $125,000.
Yeah.
So that means at the end of the year, after 8 events, you're gonna win minimum $1 million. Minimum $1 million. Man,
crazy.
How do you say no to that? I mean, you got some PGA Tour events and win $45,000, $30,000.
Right.
Even to this day, they still win that kind of money. And if they don't make the cut on Friday, they get nothing except a couple of them may get appearance fees for showing up.
Right.
Most of them get nothing. No, LIV takes care of the plane rides. LIV takes care of the hotels. LIV takes care of the food. I mean, look at it that way. You don't have any expenses except to pay your caddy. That's it. You pay your caddy 10%, 15%, or 20%, whatever it is. And guess what? Your caddy doesn't have to worry about a flight. They take care of that. They take care of his food and his lodge.
I'll be right back.
If you're a caddy, folks, that is the life. That is the absolute life for you right there. I don't understand why anybody would want to do anything different. That's what you go into college for, is for your best way to survive this lifetime and the best way to feed your kids and best way to feed your wife or husband or whoever, your significant other, your girlfriend, whatever. That's what you want in life. You want to be able to live the life that you want to live. The best way to do it is making most money. So it's not a difficult thing. You heading to bed? I'm going to bed in just a couple minutes. Dwayne's right here, but he left us for a couple of minutes. But Lamar Jackson should work at the Baltimore Ravens snack bar. I'll come in there. I'll come in there with you in a minute. All right. Yeah. Brendan Baker, Rob, long time no chat. How's it going? I'm late to the party on these red, white, and blue races. Just starting to watch some of yours. Wish they had some Indy cars. I hope you're doing well. Nice
I got
job.
A set of them.
Do they have Indy cars for red, white, and blue racing?
Homemade. We did the 1979 year. Me and Troy did. It was different because in '79 when they had the USAC and IndyCar, so you had two different leagues, so they split. So you had like 14 or 15 drivers in each. You didn't have a full field, so it was different. And they have different points back in those days.
He has a home brew set of Indy cars from 1970.
79.
1979. I gotcha. Told him check your channel out too. All right.
We didn't put that on the channel back in, Rob.
All right, but if he comes on your channel and asks a question on it, though, you can.
I can send them to him. Yeah,
yeah.
I got them saved on the computer. Yep.
I got you. That's cool.
You can print them off. Yep.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
it was fun. The races, of course, they wasn't that long either for IndyCar. You only had like Michigan and Indianapolis that was 500-mile races. The rest of them was like 100, 125-mile races.
Yeah. I got you.
I think it's funny nowadays. They all bitch about NASCAR being too long, but back in the 70s and 80s, that's what they used to brag about with NASCAR. You got to be a real man to drive NASCAR. It's 500 miles. You guys get in the car and an hour later you're out. They used to bust on them for it. Now we're bitching about NASCAR racing being too long. It's crazy.
And the thing is, they want to make. I'm even hearing they want to shorten Martinsville down to 400 or either 375. Can you imagine? Because that's nuts. If it went to 375, it's only 200 and some miles now.
Yeah, that's what they want to do with almost all of them.
Yeah.
Richmond. They want to get that 200. They want that 2-hour window. Yeah. They want to race to run about 2 hours.
Yep. Richmond.
I mean, that's what Formula One has. Formula One actually has a 2-hour limit.
They have a time limit. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Richmond.
If the race doesn't end within however many laps in the over 2 hours, they drop the freaking white flag and give you one lap.
Richmond can run. Richmond has laps almost as quick as Martinsville, and they're 3/4 of a mile. They're so much faster. I went down there and watched the IndyCar race. It was 200 laps.
Yeah, I remember when they raced down there.
Yeah, some of a bitch didn't last an hour and a half. It was over before they started.
Yep.
Damn right.
I tell you where they get scared at down there. That's Texas. When they run down there in the Indy cars, they fly around there and they wreck so bad.
Nazareth used to be the same way. I think they closed
up in PA.
They closed that one, and then
that was Andretti's hometown
place. Yeah, and then was that? What was the one? Was like a square? What was the name of that one? What was that called? It might have been Nazareth. I'm not sure.
Might have been. What? Because the Milwaukee Mile.
Yeah. That son of a bitch is like a square. And I'm like, and they circled it off and they said where they, in the driving groove or whatever, it's like 6.688 miles. And it was a mile around the damn place. But they weren't even coming close to the wall. Kind of like Phoenix.
Yeah.
Phoenix is a mile. Shit. By the time it's over with, they probably don't go 0.8 of a mile because, I mean, they cut the back off all the time.
Right.
And then
cut into the apron.
They don't never come close to the walls on 1 and 3. Yeah.
I forget how far they measure out. It's a few feet.
It's 20 feet. 20 feet or 15 feet from the wall. And they go all the way around with it's like a pole. And they drive all the way around it and do like that and measure it.
Yep.
And that's the same thing with Martinsville. 0.625. Can you imagine 20 feet from the wall? You might go that way. You may go that high twice in a race, and it's because you screwed up twice.
Nowadays, with the safer barriers in those old tracks, it's not even that.
No,
because the safer barriers, they didn't move the wall back; they just added the safer barrier, made it.
But the stick is closer now. I think.
That's what I'm saying.
It may have been where it was 20. Now I think it's 15 or something. So it's same length because they use the same width. They take the width away from it, whatever it is. But I don't have any problem with the safer barrier. I think that's a smart thing.
No, exactly.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with that. I think some of the short tracks are probably.
I'll tell you what I wish they go back to, and they'll never do it, and that's go down pit lane as fast as you can. Oh man, I missed that.
Never happened.
I know.
Yeah,
the guy out there with that board, man, was the bravest guy in the world.
I wish at Bristol they would close off the wall right there. 1 and 2. I mean 2 and 3 rather. I mean 3 and 4 rather. So when they come into the pits, they have to come in and turn 2, even green flag anytime.
Right.
Make them run the whole way all the way around. Make it one pit road out of it. Pretty much. But I don't think they'll ever do that just because. Right, that it would, they'd have to have a real sharp turn right there by not doing it. But
Rockingham still had 2 pits when they closed that. You had a front and back stretch,
and Richmond had it for years and years until they made it long.
Yeah, the fairgrounds. That track was terrible.
That half-mile track was rough.
Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, Hagerstown was better speedway than what that was. Yeah. It was dirt though. But yeah.
Who do you think the Blue Jays should target as their next manager? Joe Girardi. Now, in all seriousness, wow. How about an ex-Blue Jay? Let's see. Could they find an ex-Blue Jay that would want to do the job though? Does John Olerud, does he coach or does he do anything like that? I don't know. I don't know either. Olerud was a heady player though. He's not, he's not a real old guy now. He's probably 55, 60 years old. He could do it. I don't know. That'd be a good question. Do you dare get the old second baseman from Biggio? Let him coach is his son still up there?
They got a lot of sons up there.
I think Biggio
might be one of them.
Biggio's son is still up in Toronto.
Yeah, they got 2 or 3 of them.
Craig Biggio might be a good coach. I don't know, man. They all like washed up as far as like they go 5 or 6 different places and then somebody gets rid of them. Do you think Vlad Guerrero Jr. will hit more career home runs than his father? How many does he have right now, and how many does father have? Vlad Sr., he can hit a ball above his head. Over the
exactly.
I have never seen anybody swing so
best
wild.
Best bad ball hitter there was.
Yeah.
You couldn't strike him out. You could bounce the ball, and he'd hit it on the bounce.
Yeah, kind of like those what do they call it? The ones that do bounce it and then they hit it.
Cricket?
Yeah. He could have been a hell of a cricket player.
Yeah, he was something.
Yeah, I've seen him hit it where the damn thing would be 2 inches higher than his toes, and he hit it over the fence. I ain't never seen nobody do shit like that.
Yeah.
But Tom Sox win 10-4. John goes to watch those games every night.
Yeah.
They don't cost nothing. Free.
Really?
In Charlottesville. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
If I were betting, I would probably say Vlad Jr. won't do it. And the only reason I say he's such a big guy, he's carrying around so much weight.
Teacher appreciation night. Cool.
Tomorrow night. Oh, that's cool. He's carrying around so much weight. His dad didn't carry that much weight around. And he didn't stay hurt. He didn't stay hurt all the time. I mean, he had a hell of an arm on him too.
Yeah. Oh, you're telling me? Sure.
If I were gonna say, Alex, I'll say no. but it could, it definitely could. $3.50 for a burger, $2.50 for a hot dog. That's cool.
Yeah.
Vlad Guerrero Sr. had 449. His son has 91. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. He don't hit that many. 449. That's right. That's right at Hall of Fame numbers. Now I don't know if his dad made the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I don't think he did. Did he make a Hall of Fame?
Not that I know of.
I don't think so either. But 449 is a lot of home runs, man. That's a lot of home runs. Everybody in the 500 club made. Everybody in the 500 club made the Hall of Fame. Yeah, 449. Well, yeah, Bonds.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so,
like I say, I like him more now than what I ever did. The more they try to keep him out of stuff, the more I like him. Sosa didn't hit him.
Did he hit 500? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
I think he was around that. Yeah.
He hit 6 home runs. Yeah.
McGuire.
Yeah, he hit over 500. Yeah, all three of them. Yeah, ain't neither one of them in the Hall of Fame yet.
Nah, it's sad.
Yeah.
Like I say, home run hitter, strikeout king, and hit leader. None of them's in the Hall of Fame. How can you call it a Hall of Fame? Yeah, how can you call it a Hall of Fame? Get out of
Pete Rose.
It ain't the Hall of Fame of the greatest people in the world. It's the Hall of Fame of the greatest baseball players. Yeah. Not everybody in there was good people. Jeez, you Pete. If that's the case, my boy should be in there. It should be a unanimous, and that's Dale Murphy. One of the nicest freaking guys you're going to see, and he's not in there.
No. Pete Rose should be in there.
Oh, heck yeah.
Because I'll tell you why. You know damn well he didn't try to lose. How could he have played the game any harder?
Right.
How could he have played it any harder?
Right.
And if you go bet on your own.
Anything I ever heard, he bet on his team.
On his team to win.
I never heard him.
Yeah,
I never heard him accused of betting against him.
Because all you had to do was watch him play, and you could have told if he won't trying.
Right.
Until he was in his 40s, man, he was out there outrunning some of these jabronis. He was hitting the ball better than them, and he would play. I mean, when he would make a good defensive play, he'd throw the ball against the ground, let it bounce real high, and a lot of players got pissed at that shit because he was like, trying to show off.
Oh yeah, first base, especially in Philadelphia with that artificial turf.
Yeah, Guerrero Jr. 23. Yeah, I still say he won't end up doing it. I think Senior, age-wise, he's got it. Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, exactly, John. You still got to hit the ball. Still got to pitch the ball.
Yeah. Well, dude, I tell you what, I think I'm going to go in here and hit the bed.
Alrighty, man. You have a good night.
You all have a great night. God bless. For Dwayne, my name's Rob. You all have a great evening. Be good to one another. Use YouTube for it's supposed to be positive, not negative. And I hope you enjoy the British Open. I will. Cam Smith, 2022 British Open champion. That's what I say. Have a good one. God bless. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.